I have I have no idea, to be honest. Yeah. I also have to upgrade people's voices because some people's voices were too low. Can you talk again, somebody? Oh, why is it going into... See, this is what I don't understand. It goes into the desktop audio as well. Let me see if I can change it. Give me a second. Okay, talk now. No, it's not going into the Discord audio for some reason. Yeah, it's not going into the... do I... Oh, I think I know what I have to do. Give me a second. Where's the Discord? I think I have to actually go into the mist now. Okay, now try.
Hello, hello.
There we go. Okay, so I actually have to click inside the mist where I can see the portraits of the people. That's weird. Very weird, very weird. Hey, now we can all yell at Nero because he was complaining to me yesterday about, oh, don't make sure you're not late.
Who are we missing on the title screen? We got Nero, Hernan, or is it
It's
Harad today?
Oh, you don't know nothing yet. We are missing somebody. Let's see, we're one,
Thatcher.
two. Yeah, we're missing Thatcher's token.
You want me to add you onto the titles?
Yeah, give him his title screen.
And I think it is Hernan this time.
Hernan.
Okay.
Was it Hernan when he went to Harad?
Oh, yeah.
Harad, because technically we didn't.
No, we haven't. Yeah, no,
we
it's Hernan.
Yeah, we haven't slept yet.
Yeah, we
It'd be
could.
interesting to see how you switch between.
I think he's doing it like every time he takes a long rest.
You break
He switches it up.
out, Riley.
What? Hello?
You were breaking up real bad.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I think you're from what I'm gathering, I think you're planning on doing it every time it's a long rest or something.
That's what I was thinking too.
But
So,
we don't know.
Does Harad have a completely different job than Hernan, or are they both cobblers?
One's a cobbler, one's a conquistador.
That is correct.
Yeah, how did I miss that? Let me get my
You
pen.
missed a lot of shit, apparently. I don't know why.
You were there for the whole session. I don't know. I guess Anya did get walloped by a dog. So
Well, to be honest, I think Anya has some brain cells missing anyways.
Quite possible.
You know, she's like, the photos of like the kids' eyes are looking like two different directions.
Readings for losers.
Anya does. You got any games on your phone?
Yeah, she's like one of those iPad kids.
Can I play my iPad?
that's awful. Just so you know.
Oh, you want to hear mine? I'll do mine. Probably mine. I sound like a fucking actual chick.
Okay, so Hernan Conquistador, Harad Cobbler.
A sec.
Okay.
Which one was it that you said? What was it, Blake or?
I think Blake was the one that we were deciding if I wanted to do it or not.
Oh, like this? Was it this voice you were doing?
A little bit, yeah. That was one of them.
Yeah,
What was the other? Let me look at it.
there's Yowen's voice. I think it was close, and then I think it was also Shiva. You're trying to think about as well.
Yeah, Shiva was definitely one of the picks. It was between Shiva and this one I got now.
Yeah, man, I have the best female voice ever.
Now that we've been doing it a lot, it doesn't melt my brain as much.
Yeah, we've been playing too much.
Real.
We've been playing too much.
Sorry. Just quick question for
Yes.
Thatcher.
Yes.
What color do you want your name and stuff on the title screen to be?
He's muted.
Oh, who said yes? John?
I didn't say anything.
Nobody. I said he's muted.
Okay. We're gonna wait for him to come back then. Just going over these notes here.
Yeah.
Just for party reminders.
I'm here, boys. I'm here.
Well,
Okay.
welcome back. Welcome back.
What color do you want your name to be on the title screen?
I'm indifferent. My name on Roll20 right now is in pink. So send that.
That's it. He's
Got
pink.
you.
Pink words. Pink words. I don't know if it would show up though. Can you like border like the words in black?
Yeah.
Like border the words in black, or else his name's gonna blend into the background.
Does Thatcher have a last name?
It's Wells. Wells.
Thatcher Wells. And he is our artificer, correct?
Yes, sir.
Oh shit! You're not gonna be a ranger?
Not a ranger this time.
I might have spelled artificer wrong. Artificer?
I think so.
Artificer?
I think the second. Yeah, the second A is an I.
Second A is an I. All right.
Your boy might be
Perfect.
stupid.
I don't think you guys even know much about Whitaker at all, to be honest.
Very little.
Yeah, extremely little. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think you guys know much about him.
You can find out.
When we get level 3, I'm ready.
I'm waiting for level 3. I know that for a fact. I need level 3 to be better.
Use your imagination.
You just put your mind to it.
Imagine, hey, the late boy, the guy that's always late.
Yeah, Nero. Damn.
I had to do something for my old lady. So,
Okay, no, you're excused. You're excused.
I asked her if I could do it later. She said, just do it now. I said, okay, whatever.
It's all good. It's all good, man.
That was the AKA. I know you ain't gonna do that shit later.
Almost just pulled a Zach.
What is this? What is Zach?
I tried to type animals and accidentally hit cap lots for the A and type capital NI. Before I was like, oh, that's right.
Oh, so I can't spell now. It's the new joke.
Well, is both your character's racist and she can't spell?
And he's a crack fiend. Don't forget about that.
Oh yes, I almost forgot about that. Yeah.
You weren't here for my IRL backstory.
He
Or
said
Whitaker.
wild shit to me yesterday. I'm not all here.
Okay. Yeah, he said you guys were like up until like 1.
Don't listen to him though. He's blowing shit out of proportion.
My dude said, I don't like Coke, but I did Coke. I'm like, bro, that makes sense to me. Please.
Oh, I know somebody who's done it, but then they stopped.
That goes.
They did
I'm
it for a
basically
party.
1 in the morning playing.
Yeah. He's like, man, I thought I was a sweat, but damn, Nero's a sweat for sure.
I did say that, Nero. I was like, you're way better than I am.
I told you, I've been playing the game for like several years. Of course, I'm sweating.
I mean, I have too, but it's been like a fucking 5-6 year hiatus.
It's just some shit when you play and learn that game. It's just hard to forget.
It's like riding a
Yeah, I
bike.
played some more this morning, and I was doing a little bit better with the support. Trying to get my movement down.
Movement tech.
Like I said, that game requires a lot of clicking. You always gotta, your character or your avatar has to be like constantly moving.
Yeah, it's in like an RTS.
Kinda. It's a lane runner.
Yeah, it's like Smite.
It's a MOBA game.
Smite's it's MOBA. Smite's trash compared to League.
I played Smite more than I ever played League.
Have you played Dota?
No, I have never touched Dota before.
Dota's for the big brain MOB players.
I see.
I didn't play it. I have small brain. I tried it. Too much.
Too much for you. Too
Much for me.
I'm back. Sorry if I missed anything.
No, you didn't miss much.
The Draco Lich came down and obliterated us all.
Yeah.
Oh. All right, I'll scrap this character.
Yeah, I tell you, it's a TPK.
But it captured us instead of killing us, right?
No, TPK.
We got fed to the phylactery.
Yeah.
Fair enough. That's what I would have done.
Remind me never to mess with you.
Hey man, sometimes you gotta feed somebody to a phylactery sometimes.
Sometimes the phylactery gets hungry.
I know. And it starts saying things.
If the phylactery gets hungry, does the lich also feel hunger?
Maybe?
I think it goes straight to his penis.
It just gets like a deteriorating old man, you know,
No, it
more flaccid as the days go by.
No, it becomes like Tree Daddy. It goes into a block of ice.
We are not fucking doing whatever you just did, ma'am.
It's in trouble.
Ooh, they in trouble. All I know is I can't wait to level up so I can use my 2 new characters. Just have to remember.
My backup character's name is Billy Bo Bob.
You guys ever heard of a Barghest?
Yes.
Sounds very familiar.
I just found it. It's pretty cool.
I can't remember exactly what it is.
Keyboard, I think.
He's typing in Pornhub.com.
Sorry, I had to send somebody a message.
Let's see. Yeah, what's our group name?
I have no idea. We gave our names and then I guess we just dropped it.
It's gonna be like a spontaneous moment.
Yeah.
Do like great, and they ask us like, "Hey, what do you call your group?" That's when we're just gonna say some random shit.
Yeah. Just like we did last time when we did the Chaos Brigade.
Hmm.
You know, just heed the moment.
I did just kind of randomly blurt that out in the session, didn't I? It's like, hey, what'd you call yourself? Chaos Brigade?
Yeah, no one said anything for like a minute because I think we're all thinking of what to say for the name, and then you just came out with us. Yeah, we're the Chaos Brigade, and it just went from there.
That is a good group name.
To be honest, it was very chaotic with what happened that campaign.
I did tell you I decided on my patron, right, Cody?
And I think he's away from his computer. It sounds like he's a good distance away.
You said it was the Raven Queen, right? Nice.
Hell no. That was one of the options, though.
It's like, nah, fuck that bitch.
Hey, she's not a bitch.
I don't know. That's what Anya said. It's like, oh, fuck the hoes.
Listen, I can tolerate a lot of things, but I can't tolerate snitching, bruh. I feel like you said it.
I said it. Whatever you want to think I said. Okay, so when are we planning to do a long rest so we can level up?
I don't know if we were planning on doing a long rest until we figured out what was going on at Sanctuary. Or at least, I think we were talking about maybe long resting right before we got to the tunnel, but we needed to go ahead and close up the tunnel before we did, I think.
But you can't close up the tunnel because he can't turn into a badger.
Yeah.
Until we long rest.
Oh wait,
So
didn't somebody get a staff of collapsing?
It's a rock collapsing, and the rock collapses on itself and not everything around it.
Oh,
Yeah, it's basically a extendable and de-extendable 10-foot pole.
oh yeah. So yeah, I need to rest to blow it up, basically. Or if we can find dynamite, we can use dynamite instead.
I feel like we could take the long rest because we had to take a long rest just to make it up to this part. So if we went back, we would still have to take a long rest.
Yes, that is very true.
Well, I think we only long rested to recover after the spider fight and to travel with the merchant, the blacksmith chick, right?
Yeah.
We did stay up all night. I mean, if we press on right now, wouldn't we be at danger of taking a point of exhaustion?
No, then we.
Well, we started at like 8 in the morning.
Yeah, we rested because me and Nero poisoned their alcohol basically, and then
we rested for that.
Yeah, we rested until morning.
Oh yeah, we did. That's exactly what we did.
We rested till morning, and then we fought everybody, and then we got the level up after we killed everybody.
So it's still morning time, kind of, sort of.
It's I think you said it was like 8 or 9 in the morning.
I think the walk was what, 6 hours?
6 or 8. To get from where we started till there, it was a full day.
Oh yeah, remember it's the most we could have marched, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And right now I'm completely out of slots to wild shape because I did that. I did both actions. I did the spider Oh no, I have one wild shape left.
You turned into a wolf.
Yeah, but I get my stuff during a short and long rest. So when I changed from the spider and we did the rest, I got it back.
Okay.
So I do have one. I do have one spot to transform into, so I can transform into a badger if we reach there.
Does it not tell you your spell slots on this sheet?
Yeah, it does.
Like how many you have?
Yeah, it does.
Where the hell is it?
If I were to go into mine, and if you go to spells,
Mhm.
there. So when you go to the first square spells, you'll have check marks, or if you didn't fill them in, you won't have check marks. It'll be blank, and then you just click the squares, and it'll tell you, and that's how many spell slots you have. Like for
the
me,
manage thing?
no. So go to spells, and go.
Yeah, I'm in spells. I
Okay,
don't
so-
have any check marks.
I know. So if you don't, that means you have to manually put them in. And then when you use one up, you have to click it off, and then it'll remove it. And that's how you track how many spell slots you got. Like I have 3 spell slots still.
I know I only used one guidance.
Yeah.
Before I got down, so I have 2
Oh.
more level 1 spell slots.
Guidance for you is a spell.
Not guidance.
Guiding bolt.
Guiding bolt.
I was
yeah.
gonna say guidance is a cantrip.
Cantrip.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, I'm not the most savvy spellcaster.
Oh well, we all figured that out when you were friggin' trying to do sacred flame on oil.
If me struggling throughout the entirety of Curse of Strahd with the spellcaster stuff didn't tell you anything.
How long does guidance even last for?
It's for. Let me see.
Is it a day? Because it doesn't say it in the description.
No, it's 1 minute.
Yeah, it's just 1 minute. It's meant to be like a right there and then type thing.
Ah, okay. I wish it's. Oh, it says an action, but it doesn't really say.
It takes action to cast.
It doesn't say how long it lasts, though.
Cantrip lasting a whole day is what's
You'd have-
for me.
Yeah. You'd have to like ritual cast it for the whole day.
That'd be crazy. Just wake up every freaking morning, just like
Yeah,
everybody
just-
get a blast.
Yeah, everybody get the friggin' guidance.
Everybody get freaking guidance for
Ooh.
1d4 for the entire day.
Yeah, that's what Baldur's Gate does, I believe, or unless it's an hour.
No. It's not an hour. It's for Baldur's Gate. It's right then and there, and then it goes away.
Let's see. Oh yes, I also did get. I did use a spell slot because I did cast my familiar spell that I was able to do. I did the Call Wild Companions.
Oh, and I used a second.
I did Call Wild Companions. It lets me summon a nature spirit that takes the form of an animal.
The Jimbo. We're gonna remove that. Get the Oracle's picture in here.
So I have to remove that from the game. And remove this from the game because I'm not level 3 yet. I don't get access to those. Ba, 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 bow. Let's see. So we're gonna go back to the thing to tell them what happened, right?
No, we're just gonna keep you out of the loop.
I'm just trying to think of a game plan here.
So we're stopping by Newberry,
Yeah, tell them what's going on.
at least just the guards,
Yeah.
because I literally got written down. Mayor didn't give a shit.
Oh, really? You talked to
Yeah.
the mayor?
No, the guards told us he didn't fucking care to do anything about
Oh,
it.
yeah. It's like mayor doesn't give a shit about his people.
Jimbo. Edit. Okay.
Oh, you know what I probably could do that would make it even pretty fancy if I did, what's it called? Profile panels. For Harad, what would his colors be? Like, would it be different from Hernan? Maybe we'll do a yellow for Harad. Let me change the text. Perfect. Okay. I'm doing a thing.
Uh-oh, not the thing.
Yeah, I found I can do a thing now since Harad is not Harad. Hernan's not Hernan. I can swap it with a different image.
Lying by his name the entire time. Get him. He's a changeling.
He's a changeling. Smoke him.
That would be
Still
interesting.
the same guy, just different. You know?
He's one of them skinwalkers.
He's a skinwalker. Not in.
Does Hernan and Harad share the same memories
No, he.
of what's going on?
He was saying that they're more. It's more like what's it called? The Moon Knight. You know how they just switch and they have no idea. If I remember correctly, that's what you did.
Is that correct, John?
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, you can't tell you. We gotta know.
We're going with it, I guess.
Whatever your
Oof.
first assumption is probably correct.
I'm doing the whole Moon Knight theory.
He's a Homo sapien? Nice.
Okay,
I sure hope so.
if you guys look in the streaming, I can do this now with Harad. I can just he's Hernan now. Oh wait, no, he's back to Harad.
Wait, let me see. Go ahead and change it.
So it's Hernan. Oh wait, no, he's not Hernan. He's Harad.
Okay, that's good.
I can swap his name in and out now. Since he's bi
That's effort
person.
put into that.
Yeah. There you go. You just gotta let me know when you're not Harad and I can switch it over to Hernan.
Just had to put that out there.
You gotta try everything once.
I don't want to play this game anymore.
I'm sorry I told him about the voice changer. Oh, he left. He's gone. Nero, I'm sorry I told him about the voice changer.
the sound of this.
But that's so much more fun.
True.
Oh, why is he?
70-year-old hag thinking she's 14.
Can't wait until the what is it? Illusion goes away, and you get just 90-year-old old woman.
Oh,
voice.
like what's it called? Not Monty Python. It's the Indiana Jones where they look in the box and like the skin just starts melting away.
Oh my god, the Lost Ark one.
Yeah, it's just instead of your face melting, it just like shrivels up.
That's not how dampiers work.
I don't know. It could work. This
It's
is
like elf logic, okay? You get older, like every 100 years is like, I don't know, 25 years human time.
D&D elves don't even work like that.
You said D&D hills don't work like that?
Said D&D elves don't even work like that. They're like kids for like the first 100 years.
Yeah.
They're on their Baby Yoda arc.
shit. I guess we should start calling you Grogu.
And like once they hit like 100 years, they're like the equivalent of a 10-year-old.
I feel like that's almost what I said. I was just 15 years off.
All right, is everybody ready?
Yeah, we are ready for spaghetti.
You are.
Dessert.
I'm allergic.
I am good to go.
Don't worry, we can get you gluten-free pasta.
Excuse me.
Who wants to start off with a recap?
I did it last time, y'all. So somebody else take it.
Okay, so does anybody want the inspiration?
I get free inspiration every time we do a long rest, so I'm just gonna.
Oh, really? Is that a thing your character can do?
No, that's humans.
Humans get inspiration. What? I didn't know that.
Heroic inspiration every time you finish a long rest.
Wow, I had no idea they did. Like humans got that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if nobody wants it, I can toss my hat into the ring. So we traveled from Newbury to the goblin / orc camp. Me and Nero went to scout out ahead since we're the stealthiest out of the group. Nero, with his fancy little spyglass that he paid for, saw the camp filled with enemies. We came back to tell the group. It was quite hectic as we didn't know what we wanted to do. Half of us wanted to kill them. The other half wanted to go back to Newbury to tell them what was going on. Long story short, the argument kept going, and then we agreed to try and sneak into the camp to find any information. So with my druidicness, I was able to find some poison, and I split the poison in between me and Nero. And while we stealthily went into the camp, we also poisoned their food and drink supply. Nero gave me some hand signals, letting me know that he was going to go into the main tent. He did that. He found out that there was a secret tunnel that they have done, along with some notes as well. We brought them back to the party, and we are now. And then we waited till morning. Half of the camp died through poison, and then we decided to clean up the camp the morning of, when we saw how weak they were. And now we are going to travel to Newbury to tell the guards what was happening.
Can I add something as well?
Yeah, you can add something.
You skimmed over the entire part while we were in Newbury.
Oh yes, I forgot we were in Newbury. I thought we
You
were
remember
leaving.
the quests we accepted?
The 8-legged matriarch, right?
Yep, for 150 gold pieces we got from the bounty board. We know that its lair is to the northwest and it has killed 8 adventurers. There's also mining shipments that have been delayed that's from the Rotten Luck mine. They're offering 20 gold pieces to sort that out. And Newberry Wizard also offers rewards for magical creatures if we can bring him any.
So desperate lounge.
We did a little bit of shopping, I think.
Yeah, I got a fancy gold-plated playing card and an ebony with an ebony marble and gold inlay chess set.
And then I took Thatcher after Thatcher, and Nero did the quest board stuff. Me and Thatcher went to the church, the cathedral, and then we all met back up before we went to the goblin camp.
Yes.
We found some items in the goblin camp too. I don't remember which one we gave to Thatcher. I know we gave him something.
Yes. Let me check my notes because I did have some in here. Let's see. We had this we got 80 gold in total for the group treasury. We had a potion of psychic resistance, 2 sacks of fake eyes. We got the staff that turns into a snake, a smoldering leather armor, which I took. I believe we gave him the shield that has the eye on it, or was that John Herod that had the shield that had the eye on it?
I've got that, yeah.
Then let's see, we also got the staff, the pole of collapsing, and then there's 2 other items. One Nero took, and I think the other one went to Thatcher.
One's the cane that turns into a sword.
Yes, the cane that turns into a sword. We gave that to Thatcher.
I thought you took the cane since you were a cane guy.
I thought I had taken it since it's a longsword. So
Oh yeah,
I
you
can't
are the one
remember.
that
I
took
can't
it.
remember who took what. I know I took the smoldering leather armor.
You guys should be keeping up with who has who. This is what I had. Sentinel Shield, Hernandez. Staff of the Adder, Anya. I took the Scroll of Beast and the the Greater Healing Potion. The Potion of Psychic Resistance still in the treasury.
Yeah.
Collapsing is to Thatcher. Wanda Smiles is to Anya. The set of smoldering leather armor is to Whitaker.
Yeah.
And the cane of the Factoring's cane is in the possession of Hernandez as well.
Yes.
What was given to me then?
The Pole of Collapsing.
Okay, cool.
You are more than welcome to the Wand of Smiles or the Staff of the Adder if you think you could put more use into them. The
or
Staff of
the
the
veterans cane as well.
I think I'm good on my. I'm gonna stick with my fucking block.
Block 9. Calm down, Jamal. Don't pull
Well,
off
I
the
took it out of the group treasury because it's leaving the group treasury and going into the people's personal possessions.
I've got my stuff.
Mention we also have some Esrat's eyes. Prosthetic eyes.
Yeah, they're in the group treasury. There's 2 stacks of fake eyes.
What are the fake eyes for?
We have no idea. It's just 2 sacks full of fake eyes.
Oh hell yeah!
They're not
I
fake.
think,
if you lose your
yeah.
eye, you can just use that, and you can see good as new. Like Baldur's Gate 3, when the bard gouges your eye out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the magic eye.
Yeah, you just don't see invisible creatures.
Anya's theory is that they're all taking an eye out for some reason because the shield was also adorned with symbols of eyes.
Okay.
Yeah, and Nero, didn't your character say something about Vecna, or was that out of character?
Yeah, I think you did, didn't you?
That was out of character.
Out of character. Okay, so we don't know anything about Vecna.
Just know I stole me a fake eye. I said just in case the eye of Vecna shows up, I will be putting it in my eye socket. No hands Hands down.
Not if Anya shoves in her eye first.
I'll kill her before I let that happen.
I got good sleight of hand.
I got greater sleight of hand.
Quick, sleight of hand off. Oh.
Yeah, you rolled too low.
Four
Even
is
if I roll a 1, I'll still
Womp womp.
beat you.
I rolled a fucking 1. It's meant to be. Okay.
Oh shit, yeah. You can't hide from Nero.
Hey.
He got them better, faster hands.
But I think that's everything. I think that's our full recap.
Yeah, I think that's everything.
Alrighty, so what is the plan for you guys?
I think we were gonna head back to Newberry, right? And then go from ask the guards to see if there's a direct route to this tunnel location.
Well, we know the location of the tunnel. No, you're right.
No,
you're
we
right,
don't
you're
know
right.
if it's a direct route or if we have to go like over like this to get to it.
Very true.
Before we leave the goblin, quote unquote goblin camp, I want to take the map that they had, and I would just want to go to like a random goblin or orc, and use my dagger to poke it in its eye to see if like their eyes are bigger or whatever. So we got this bag of fake eyes, prosthetic eyes. Maybe they're wearing them. Maybe some of them. I don't know.
Give me a D100.
Oh shit! Come on, roll good, roll good, roll good.
94.
One of the eyes, as your dagger goes into it, starts to go into it, you feel a lot more resistance than the other eye.
I'm gonna
What are you doing over there, Nero?
I'm sorry, I tried to hold it.
Haven't we mutilated these features enough?
I'm just like wigging out right now. I can't concentrate.
I know it's a voice changer, but it's like it's uncanny.
Throws you off.
Yeah.
It kind of threw me off. I'm gonna ignore the little girl, and I'm gonna, try to gouge out the eye, inspect it a little bit.
Anya will stand over your shoulder, watching intently.
Right, your dagger manages to go behind the eye deeper into the socket, and as you pry, a satisfactory as the eye pops out, and you realize it is exactly the same as the other prosthetic eyes.
Mm.
I told you.
You told me what?
That they were cutting their eyes out and replacing them.
I never doubted you. Whatever. I just wanted to, confirm. So now we know your theory is actually real. You're welcome.
Anya will walk away smugly.
This fucking girl. I'm gonna fucking put the eye in my pocket and grab the map from the tent and follow the guys back.
Okay.
You guys headed to Newberry. I'm sorry, is that going? I told you they cut out their eyes. It took me out.
It's so uncanny, the voice changer.
I can't get in because of it. As
Can't take
zero role playing is going to happen in this session.
Oh, don't let it break you that bad. We'll get used to it.
I'm sorry, guys. I showed him the voice changer.
I spent the money on it. I'm gonna use it. Damn it!
That's the problem. I don't want to get used to it.
Okay, I guess we're gonna head our way 5 miles to Newberry.
As we're walking, Anya's gonna pull 5 amulets from her pack.
I picked these up at the temple, and I figured since we lasted through that first encounter, I wanted to give you guys these as a gift. I had the cleric at the temple stamp them with some protective symbols and each one of our initials.
And I will hand them out to each one.
What do the ones that you hand me? What's the what does it say on it for the initials?
It's just a H.
Oh, sorry, it's just a H.
That voice modulator, man, it's so creepy.
As you guys make your way back, can I get somebody to roll a d4?
Yeah, sure. Just one?
Yep.
Oh. You get to choose out of the lot.
You guys are still on the way back to Newberry.
I'm gonna slide a hand and chuck the amulet Anya gave me.
That's rude as fuck.
I know we haven't been together long, and I'm quite a handful, but I feared this gift might make up for a few things.
Man, it's so uncanny.
This is the first time I've been in a group this long.
I chuck it.
Want to give me a perception check to see if you see?
Yeah, sure. Let's see.
Oh.
You watch him fucking chuck it off in the distance.
Anya's happy face kind of drowns out, but she doesn't say anything about it. Just keeps walking, kind of looking down at the ground.
All right,
Go
now that you guys,
Go ahead.
now that you guys made it back to Newberry, what are you doing?
I guess we'll inform the guards of what we found.
We should probably run it straight up to the mayor.
Didn't you just hear that the guards told us that the mayor doesn't give a fuck?
I mean, they're the ones who are paying them to not give a fuck. I feel like
It's not like they don't give a fuck. It's more like they don't have the manpower to give a fuck.
Yeah, that's more like what they said.
I'm gonna go up to the guards. I'm gonna stop before that. Anya has the stuff. Can I have the ladder back, please?
She's not going to say anything, but hand it over to you.
Thank you. I'm gonna walk up to the guards. I'm gonna say we have some important business with your mayor. Involves the goblin camp north from here. Great urgency.
Oh, you guys again. The mayor's office is all the way in the back. You can't miss it.
All right, absolutely. Thank you, kind sirs. Open up the gate, please.
And I'll open up the gate and usher you guys inside.
Okay, it's time to go meet the mayor.
You mind if I slip away for a moment while you guys go talk to the mayor?
Yeah, go ahead.
it's a little odd. Everything all right on you?
Yeah, I think I just forgot something back on the path. I might have dropped something important.
A couple of miles ago, maybe?
Possibly. Yeah.
Says with a earnest look towards Hernan. Sorry, Herod.
I wouldn't feel right letting you go out on your own with the dangers on the roads. I'll go with you. I trust Nero, Thatcher, and Rutica to handle this.
If that's okay with the rest of the party.
Yeah.
Sorry, what'd you say, Thatcher?
I said, yeah, I
Yeah.
think that's cool with me.
Yeah, I'd say that's fine with me. I'll just walk behind Nero to go to the. I'm assuming this is the over here's the
Yes.
the place we gotta go.
Just gonna pipe up. Stop walking behind me like I'm some kind of leader. It belongs to that guy. And I'm gonna point to Thatcher.
I'm not following you as a leader. We said we were going to go to the mayor, and the mayor is just over here.
Yeah, Whitaker. When we get in there, just kind of keep your not accurate quotes to yourself.
Oh, but
We don't need.
it
We don't
makes
need
it
to use them.
it makes it so much more fun.
Well, you know what's not fun? Having the sanctuary destroyed.
Oh, you can always find fun somewhere.
Back and quick, knock
Anya
'em out.
and Hernan, roll me a d4.
All right. So you want to roll it?
Both of you roll it.
4 and a 3.
Alrighty, I'll get back to you guys in a second.
All right.
All right, walking into the mayor's house. The mayor is busy filing some paperwork, but as he hears the door chime in, he turns around and with a toothy grin ushers you guys inside.
Yeah, go inside. Have him usher us into like the mayor's office or whatever. First in the hall. I'm gonna say, Mr. Mayor Newsbury, we have some important business with you, or rather, information to tell you.
As you say business, his eyes will gleam a little bit, but as you say information, that gleam dies down.
Yeah.
What information are you bringing?
It's regarding to the goblin camp up north. I know you guys couldn't deal with the situation because you didn't have the manpower. So, First Lights, First Sanctuary sent out uncanny mercenaries, us 3 included. Looks like it's like this wasn't a random goblin attack. Looks like they had a tunnel to the First Light, and if somebody's pulling the strings, I feel like your town is next. We did find their war table. We just need a small, tiny favor from you.
And what favor might that be?
We don't know how much time First Light has, and we're going to go ahead and try to, collapse the tunnel. What we need from you is, if it's possible, kind mayor, sir, for you to send word to First Light, to send a messenger.
Seeing as how you guys are new around here in Newberry, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Anything you want done has a price. You want me to take one of my own and send them into what you've described as dangerous? You might have to grease the wheels a little bit.
Well, dangerous, just send a letter. We're going to do the dangerous part.
I still have to send somebody outside the walls, and I'm sure seasoned adventurers such as yourself understand the dangers in doing that. Now, I could be persuaded to send a messenger along, but it'll cost you about 10 gold pieces.
Whitaker is going to chuckle a little bit, and he's going to walk over to the mayor, and he's going to say, "Oh, sir, from a sharply nice dresser such as yourself, I'm sure you got some special employees on your hand." I'm going to brush his shoulders and tap his chest pocket. I'm going to slip 5 gold coins into his pocket.
Give me a persuasion check.
Yeah, you got it. Let's see, persuasion.
No, I think I have just the person in mind.
See,
Consider your debts paid. I'll get word out post haste.
see, I know a man such as yourself, so sophisticated and well dressed, has people just right for the job.
Now, in this letter, what would you have me say?
Nero, do you have anything particular?
Right. So I'm gonna, grab a sheet of paper and a pen. I'm gonna write exactly what the goblin order said, and kind of fold that in. And on the top, I'm gonna address it to the sanctuary. The first sanctuary has like the mayor, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he does. Address to him, and then on the bottom, I'm gonna say, looks like the attack on the first light was premeditated. Something's going behind the scenes. Looks like they used a tunnel that bypasses the gate to reach first sanctuary. Camp has been destroyed. We are going to look into the tunnels and see if we can collapse it. If we don't make it back within the next 1 to 2 days, assume we die.
And with that, the mayor will take the letter. Bid you guys farewell, and you'll see him leave his office.
I'm going to go ahead and, as we're leaving out, I'm going to go ahead and give Whitaker 3 pieces of gold since I saw him slip in his gold. Good job greasing the wheels.
It always helps when you know how to push one's buttons.
Yeah, I guess we'll go outside the gate and wait for Anya and Hernandez. Harad.
Absolutely.
Oh, he got it right, and I wasn't even there.
I'm going to chuckle and whistle. Man, too bad he wasn't here for you to say his name properly.
I just like messing with him. I'm never gonna say his name correctly when
Don't
he's
worry.
around.
Oh, don't worry. I know your kind of shtick, and I love it. I'm gonna keep whistling and twirling my cane as we walk.
Alrighty, Anya and Hernan. You guys make it back to where you think the trinket is without any issues. And as you look around, you find it discarded off the path a little ways. Managed to grab it and are on the way back. Anything you guys would like to talk about?
Anya, what are these for, and why is it so important to you?
Well, they're just a gift. Really. Have I really ever had anybody to give gifts to or to call friends? In my time that I stayed at Sanctuary, she says when she looks down. So it's kind of important to me that you all know I appreciate you. Something maybe to bring me closer into the group. I know I can be a handful. Thank you for coming with me, Hernan. I mean, Harad.
Hey, this sucks.
What's the wrong?
This feels like I'm walking like a 6-year-old down a dark tunnel. This is bad.
What do you mean? It's just like every single anime where it's the 75,000-year-old elf that looks like they're 10.
Chris Hansen, open up.
Hernan is having a Last of Us moment here in this dark tunnel.
Which moment? There's so many.
If you don't say anything else after we walk for a while, she'll speak up again. If you don't have anything to say.
Anya, as much as I appreciate it, I will keep it with me, but I really couldn't pledge myself to anything. And since I know that you're quite religious, I wouldn't want to put myself against, the Great One.
Well, just I understand that. That's why I made sure that there wasn't any patron markings there, just sigils of protection. But I knew the clerics at the temple would be able to engrave onto a lock as well as a few initials. Nothing really religious behind it, so don't feel like you're betraying whoever you worship. She clutches at her breast locket.
Well, I appreciate it, Anya. Hopefully I can do the same for you and make sure no more wargs get at you. I'm sure that was
Thank you, Herod.
traumatizing.
Oh, very much so. I do appreciate you and what everybody else in the group is doing for me. Or has done.
Let's get back. Surely they're waiting for us. I don't know how many miles we've walked.
It doesn't take you guys long to get back. Really didn't go that far to find the locket. It's about. Did you guys leave out in the morning?
Yeah, it was 9 o'clock, I believe.
Yep, 9 a.m. after we finished the camp fight.
It'll be approaching what to be assumed midday now. So you guys all meet up at the gate.
I just had a quick question. The animal companion that I summoned before we left, is it the same CR that I can turn into, or is it just like a lower one?
I have no idea. Let me look it up.
Because I used my feature, this one, call wild companion.
So does anything that you can get with the find familiar?
Okay. Let me just. You guys continue. I'll just look that myself.
As we walk back up to the group, Anya has a little bit more pep in her step now, I guess. Walk up and she asked,
So, how did the chat with the mayor go? I'm sure he was about as useless as the guards were.
I feel like the guards were more useful than he was. He's one of those types who likes money.
Hello?
Does things for money.
Money. Just imagine Mr. Crab when he says that, money.
To be honest, I was half tempted to not tell him anything. That way, when his town is being attacked, I would have watched it burn.
I still think it's really odd that this war band, if you want to call it that, completely passed up the trade city and went straight for sanctuary.
That is odd.
And the fact that they seem to not care anything about it at all. I mean, it was so close to Newbury. And the fact that you guys had to pay him.
Yep, that's right. Slimy guy. Don't trust him. At this point, I don't trust him. I'm not going to assume that letter is going to make it. So, if anything, there's two possible outcomes. Is either he's in cahoots with those goblins and the goblins agree not to, mess with his city, or he's just a scumbag. And whatever these goblins want is it's something probably very powerful that first sanctuary has. I don't know what they want. Maybe first sanctuary don't even know what they have. Maybe there is something buried in a specific spot in first light. Who knows?
Let's hope we don't find out.
If we do find out, we just throw Whitaker at it. I'm sure he'll sort it out.
Whitaker and Thatcher. She goes and pats on Thatcher's shoulder a couple of times, like she was doing earlier.
Would
She
we like a flying animal or would we like a land animal?
Flying.
Flying, okay. I shall be choosing a raven as my companion.
Okie dokie.
What did you think of the man, Thatcher?
He's not saying anything. He doesn't even like you.
He is afraid of the voice.
Not true. Not true. I don't know. I don't know if I have an opinion on this. I think Thatcher's following at the moment. I think he's. Yeah. No, I think he's following the crowd at the moment.
Thatcher, in the line of work that you were in before you lost your memory, the changing of money was quite a common sight for you, so I don't think you'd be all that fazed by it.
I don't know if I remember my line of work well enough.
Yeah, weren't you a cobbler? Oh wait, wrong person.
No, that wasn't me.
Wrong person.
Lots of us were cobblers. It's a common.
Yeah, that wasn't me.
Oh, you were the blacksmith. That's what you said.
I didn't. I don't remember enough about my past.
Sure you did. You said, I don't remember my past, but I know I was a blacksmith and there was no way about it.
Sounds pretty familiar.
See, guys, I got him to laugh. Looks like he's all not just resting bitch face. Look at that. He can smile, boys.
Look, he's mostly human still, okay? All the little bits don't mean anything. You're not right, Thatcher.
But I think you're right. I think that the money changing hands, I don't think phases him too much because I don't think he really even fully grasps the value of that at the moment.
What are you guys up to now?
Can I go up to the guard and ask one of them if there's an easy path to the circle that Nero put down on the map?
Are you asking if there's an easy path to near the Sabrat Knoll Tower?
Yeah, pretty much.
The guard will tell you that there was an old abandoned trade tunnel that bring you pretty close to the tower.
Could you put a line of where it is on our map?
And perchance, why was it abandoned? Don't want to run into anything while we're in there.
With the completion of the main road between Newberry and First Sanctuary, just the amount of cargo that was getting sent back and forth was too much for that small tunnel.
Look at you making yourself useful finally, Mr. Guard. You're not half bad, actually, are you?
I don't know if we should be insulting the
guard, young lady.
local guard
This is one of the
inside their
most-
city.
It was a
Nero-
compliment, okay?
Nero just grabs the bridge of his nose and just sighs real loud. Well, there goes that relationship.
The
I
guard is
complimented him.
the guard is gonna pick Anya up and turn her around, facing away from him, and set her back down, and give her a gentle push.
Get
I think it's,
rotated, idiot.
I think it's about time that you guys start heading back, huh?
I think in this situation, I think Thatcher's going to put his hand gently on the guard's shoulder and say, I suggest you don't lay hands on her again.
As you do that, one of the other guards is gonna drop his hand down to his sword, and I think it's time that you guys go ahead and leave.
Yeah, I'm sorry about our friends here.
Yeah, I kind of grab Thatcher's wrist gently and just kind of pry it off the shoulders and just kind of slightly usher him back. I'm not shoving him. It's like, yeah, we're totally leaving. Terribly sorry for this awkward tension situation.
No, yeah, I willingly retreat. I'm not trying to be aggressive in this situation.
Thatcher, I think
Anya
I'm gonna
would,
do that.
hell yeah.
Yeah, inspiration.
I like that.
Free inspiration.
That was good.
He plucked on his heartstrings.
Yeah, before Nero would be able to kind of like grab him or move him or anything, Anya will just kind of wrap her arm, hook her elbow into Thatcher's, and try to pull him away and say,
It's okay. I'm used to it.
You caused this.
Alright. He acknowledges and like totally willingly retreats.
And the person that caused all of this is like, no, it's okay.
Everything's fine.
They didn't mean anything by it.
Not because I insulted them. They're not mad because of that.
I gave them a compliment. I told them they weren't as useless as the last time I saw them.
Yeah.
exactly.
You're not as
I don't
stupid as
understand
you
what went
look.
wrong.
That's the most backhanded compliment I have ever heard.
Alrighty, are you guys following this tunnel down?
What do you guys think?
I think it's a good idea.
Okay,
Yeah, it is, well.
could I send the Raven, who is a Fae, down the tunnel first, at least 50 feet in front of us, and then if it notices anything, it comes flying back?
You sure can. It doesn't notice anything for the first 50.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep continuing. I'm only gonna stop is when I see the bird coming back.
Alrighty, let me.
Oh yeah,
So-
guys.
As you guys walk down this path, one thing gnaws in the back of your mind, and that is, does this mark the return of the dragon that once played the world above? No one that you know has heard any word of him since everyone was forced underground. And after thinking on this for a little bit, your raven flies back to you, Whitaker.
Yes.
You can speak with it, can't you?
Yes, I can.
You can also see through its eyes, dude.
As well. Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Let me check. The
If it
temper-
works like the familiar does.
Let's see. Well, yeah, it says I basically cast Find Familiar.
Yeah, then you can see through it.
Okay, sweet. I guess. Okay. Well, I'll go. I guess it will just pull my vision through its vision. What do I
You
see?
a little camp with a greasy looking man surrounded by crates of animals.
Do I know this man?
You would not. It seems like he's been living out in the Underdark wilderness for some time.
Okay, I'm just gonna have the bird hide somewhere so I can just keep switching my vision to it every so often to keep an eye on it. And I'm gonna tell. Yeah,
The
continue.
greasy is just busy feeding animals, taking care of them, things of that nature.
Okay, I'm gonna tell the group. There's somebody ahead of us. He looks like he hasn't showered in quite a while, and it looks like he has a bunch of caged animals. And right now, it seems that he is feeding them.
Oh, animal peddler? There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Well, we
I
don't.
love animals. Can we go see them?
Yes, but we should
She says
still. We should still.
Stature and arm.
We should still keep an eye out just in case. Never trust random people.
We just a bunch of random people.
Yeah, but we're all hired. It's more than what we know of that person.
All from the same town. But if that guy's taking care of animals, he can't be too bad. Right, Thatcher?
You pat him on his arm.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna put my hand on Thatcher's back, and I'm just gonna stay in the vision of the raven. I'm just gonna have basically Thatcher lead me while I'm looking through the raven's eyes.
All right, I'm also holding on to the back of Whitaker because I can't see.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that. You can't see shit.
I'm gonna trip Hernandez to see if that'll cause a domino effect and make Whitaker fall down.
Okay. I'm
Do we not want to light a torch?
I don't know.
I don't know. Do you
I
guys want
thought
to?
you had your lantern lit.
I do have a lantern. I have
Did
no
you
idea.
lit it, or did it burn out?
It
No,
was lit for the fight, won't it?
no.
Yeah, but then we went through the town.
He never turned it off. The batteries are dead.
Yeah, it's out of oil.
I guess I should ask, do we want the lantern lit coming up to this stranger? Does he have lights?
I'm gonna look through the. I'm gonna see what the raven sees. Is there fire around him?
He's got a couple of lit lanterns up on poles and then a campfire in the middle.
Okay, he's got some lanterns and a campfire.
Oh, as long as y'all can see, I wouldn't mind just walking up.
Okay, so we're gonna do the stealth style.
I'm not sure.
Can Thatcher see in the dark? Or am I just holding on to somebody that can't see shit? And he's just walking.
Thatcher
I'm
can
gonna
see.
see. I've never played Warforged, so I'm gonna Google that really quick.
What's your race? It's going to probably be
It's
off your race.
It's a Warforged.
Warforged.
You guys are all just the wall, and you guys are like, "Hey, why is there a door here?"
In my mind, Warforged and Degum, the class mixed together.
I don't think I have dark vision.
They don't have dark vision.
Okay, I can be leading Thatcher since
Okay.
I've got him hooked.
If it needs be, I can stay out of it and then just every so often just pop into my dark vision. I mean, into
So
my
if that's
bird.
the case, I guess Anya will pipe up.
Do we want to light the lantern or one of these stones to save
Oh.
oil?
I like the lantern. I've got plenty of oil left. How long does it take to burn a unit of oil?
I'll look that up for us.
I'll just say 1 day for one vial.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, we're good. We got plenty of oil left.
Okay.
It says 6
Unless,
hours.
Oh, it's 6 hours per oil.
It's up to Cody though. Just
All right, I'm
Sorry,
gonna keep it real with you. I'm not trying to go, it's been 6 hours, take off one of your oils.
Okay.
Okay,
I
so
didn't know how heavy we wanted to be on the resource upkeep because of the post-apocalyptic type deal.
we can say it's like strong oil due to us being
There you
underground.
go.
It's
It'll-
Underdark oil.
Yeah,
like good
it'll last.
shit.
It lasts for a day. It's not none of that dino oil.
We're not burning fossil fuels down here.
Yeah, only the
Just because
premium
it's
shit.
Underdark. Just because it's an Underdark, it's super oil.
Yeah, it's super oil.
Yeah, yeah. For me and Thatcher, Thatcher, do you need lantern or like one of those stones?
I bought a stone for
Yeah,
everybody.
got a stone. You just has to whistle.
All right, I'll light my stone with a quick whistle.
Okay, well, if that's the case, I'm gonna keep my hand on Thatcher's back, and I'm just gonna stay in my raven's eyes.
All right, as long as you whistle, the stone stays lit, but the moment you stop, the stone fades out.
Okay. I'll lead ahead of Thatcher and hold the lantern high.
Okay, that's the plan. I want to keep looking through the raven, and everybody's gonna lead the way.
Alrighty, are you guys doing anything special as you come up to this camp?
Oh yeah.
Like what?
Anya is going to yell as soon as we bend a corner.
Look at all the animals.
What? I'm sorry, but that voice changer completely butchered what you said.
Look at all the animals. She's
There
going
you
to
go.
yell as soon as we get close enough.
I think that it automatically adds inflection to your voice.
Yeah,
So maybe
you can.
I was talking high pitched while I had it on, so maybe that.
Yeah,
fucked it up.
maybe you just have to talk normally.
Look at all the animals.
There you go.
That's
Yeah, that's better. Okay.
Alrighty.
When they
As you
say,
guys, go ahead.
when they say that, can I see through the raven, see what his demeanor is?
He looks excited, like potential customers are approaching him.
He seems very excited, guys. And I'm just gonna cut the raven's vision from mine, and I'm just gonna leave it where it's tucked for now.
As we're coming up, is there a way I can scope out how healthy his animals look?
They look very well taken care of.
So he's in disarray, but his animals are well taken care of.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. Anya would definitely let go of Thatcher's arm and run away from the rest of the group right up to like each and every one of the cages, poking her fingers in them and stuff.
I hope she gets her finger bent
Not
off.
saying anything to the guy. Just straight up doing it.
I'm gonna lean over to Nero and be like, I hope she gets her finger bent off.
Yo, calm
That's
down.
only a
She's a little
dexterity
girl.
check.
Did I do animal handling?
No. Dexterity check.
Just flat decks.
Yeah, you
flat
gotta
athletic.
you gotta pull away from those teeth.
Okay, that's okay.
All right, as you stick your fingers into one of the cages, you notice something that kind of resembles a small dragon, and it nips out at your finger as you stick your hand in it.
What color is it?
Blue.
A blue dragon.
She shouts back at the party.
It likes me.
I don't
Don't
think
put your finger in the cage, you idiot.
She's still doing it.
I hope she gets her finger
She
nipped
tries
off.
to pet it.
The animal handling, and the dude's going to come up to you. Excuse me, miss. They don't really like it if you put your hands in the cages. The small dragon-looking creature, after recovering from its initial shock of a hand going into its cage, notices what you're doing and slowly approaches you and allows you to pet its forehead.
So Anya is just going to be enamored with it at this point.
Could I ask him, what are you doing here?
This is my little camp that I've set up for the time being. As I take care of these animals, I'm getting ready to bring them to Newberry.
Oh, we just came from there.
How's
You're not
the,
gonna sell him to that wizard, are you?
Is there a wizard that buys animals?
She just doesn't like wizards. It's a whole shtick of hers.
Something we have in common.
Yeah, she doesn't like wizards. She thinks they're too fancy.
She's not going to be the one to answer that.
The giant, or the not a dragon thing, you'll notice does not have wings.
Oh, is it a worm? Is it a worm or a drake that has no wings?
A
Worm
small
has-
and muscular build, lacking wings.
Can I ask the guy what animals he has for sale?
You sure can. Your friend over there has found one of my guard drakes.
Oh, a drake.
I've also got a few honey badgers, a couple of giant toads, and a giant lizard.
Can I ask him how much that drake is?
Drake currently is going for 75 gold pieces.
Could I try to haggle him down? As I'm a druid, maybe I can give him like a couple of pointers on how to take care of the other animals very well. In exchange for a lower price.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is that persuasion, animal handling?
Whichever one you'd like to roll.
I would like to go persuasion.
I think I can be reduced down to 50, seeing as how you'd be willing to help me out with these animals. And fetch me a little more money if I can get them in perfect condition.
Okay. I will gladly give him his 50 gold.
And how bad off is this guy looking?
He just looks like he hasn't showered in a few days.
That's all?
Yeah, he doesn't look that rough or anything. He just looks like he's been out in the wilderness.
Would you guys like to buy any animals? This one is going to be mine.
Thank you. That's most of our gold that we have.
I gave him all of my gold, and I only took...
How much gold do you have?
I had 23, and I'm subtracting a couple of gold from the group treasury.
You gotta dip in the group's treasury and not consult us.
It's a drake,
So we
man.
have
80. We have 80 gold minus 23.
They have drakes, toads, badgers, and lizards, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You have giant lizards, giant toads, some honey badgers, and the singular guard drake.
You wouldn't happen to have anything smaller, mister?
What are you interested in, miss?
Just the tiny little creatures. Something not too hard to take care of. I mean, these drakes are cool and all, but I'm sure they require a lot of upkeep.
Well, I've got a baby version of this guy, and he points at the guard drake. And I've also, he reaches into his coat pocket and brings out a rat. I've also got this that you might be interested in.
I'll take it as soon as he pulls it out.
All right. You know what? You can have that one on the house.
Easily.
Harry Potter.
Right, well, Anya is going to entice the rat onto her hand with some of her rations.
Will greedily hop into your hand and start eating.
He's so cute. Are you guys gonna get anything?
Thatcher is enticed by the Batcher chewing at the bars of the cage it's in. He kind of gives a chuckle and goes, "How much for this thing?"
50 silver.
50 silver. That's not too bad at all. That's what, half a gold?
Yes.
That's a 5 gold Thatcher. 5 gold.
5 gold.
What is it? We'll do the half a gold piece.
Yeah,
My
so,
apologies.
so it's a blue gold drake. I mean, a blue guard drake, right?
Yes.
Sweet. I shall.
You guys think we can spare half a gold? I like this thing.
You can have it, my friend, if you desire. We do have a group treasury that you're allowed to dip in. I believe
You
all
can-
of us
Yeah,
should get.
but
I
You can
believe-
have it. You take this gold piece, you rip it in half, and you can have it.
maybe I'll tip the guy the other half.
Rip it in half,
Oh, okay. I flick the guy a gold piece.
and then give him the other half after you break it.
Yeah.
Hey, man, that would be
I give him
awesome.
both halves.
Thanks.
Yeah, I
This-
flick him a gold piece and I go, "This thing's coming with me." And I just let it out of the cage. I just kind of assume it's probably going to follow me or something. I just open the cage.
Instantly burrows into the ground.
Oh, imagine you just burrows and scurries away.
The honey
No, I
badger
trust
will
him.
take a look at you and make what might be the weirdest noise you've ever heard before climbing up your pant legs, wrapping around your back, and perching itself like a backpack on your back, peering over your shoulder.
Oh,
That's
Thatcher
my spot.
gives.
Too bad you lost a little girl.
I got two shoulders.
The honey badger will look over at Anya and kind of hiss before looking back at Thatcher.
Thatcher gives like a deep belly laugh that you guys have not heard before. He has been mostly monotone up until this point, and this specific event has triggered more of his human emotion. He just gives a deep laugh.
Thatcher's gonna be covered in badger shit from his
Good.
like pant line down.
Could I see if I can find any treats for to give Thatcher for his little friend on his back?
You would know that honey badgers literally eat anything.
Okay. I guess I will pull out one of my little rations and toss it over to Thatcher and be like, "Here, I think your pet there would like this little treat."
Oh, hold. Before we start using rations, surely this guy has some spare, like animal feed
Oh, I
we
got.
could take with us.
I have plenty of rations.
Okay.
I can spare a little for the treat.
Thatcher catches the ration that was tossed to him, and he looks at it like, "Well, I don't know if this creature is going to enjoy this." Holds it out as the badger just devours it. And he goes, "Oh, I guess he does like this."
Oh, wait till I get you a little jar of honey. Ooh, shit. That thing's gonna go crazy for it.
It's too bad he wasn't around for those spiders. They're like insects.
Nero just has like the worst case of vertigo right now. He's just like, hang on, you simpletons. Are we on like a time crunch and you're just stopping to pet shop?
Hey, pets are
It
very
only
useful.
took a second.
The blue drake Whitaker lays down by your feet, looking expectantly for commands from you.
I'm gonna pass it a little treat as well, and I'm going to tell it to keep an eye out.
Great. It'll start pacing back and forth around you, keeping an eye out on things.
Okay, so I'm going to drop my rations down to 8.
I want to make you guys a deal. You don't use your creatures in combat, they won't die.
I won't.
Aye.
It'll be my guard dog when I sleep.
Sounds fair.
Loud and clear, boss.
That's what my raven's going to be for. I can just keep spawning them.
What's your name, anyways, mister? We gotta get somewhere to go.
Let me consult the tomes.
The tomes of ancient. Oh
John.
shit! I'm reading through this blue guard drake. It's hefty.
My name is Aenwald Thames.
What was the guy's name?
Aenwald Thames.
Anwald Thames.
Yes.
Anwald Thames. Pet shop. Owner. Okay.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Henwald. If you do plan on going and selling stuff in Newberry, please make sure these animals get to a good home.
I will, little girl. These each of these animals means something to me, and I wouldn't dare sell them to somebody that isn't deserving.
Okay, well, thank you, Anwal. But like my little friend here said, we are on a very tight schedule and we gotta go.
Well, I bid you farewell and safe travels.
Hope to see you again. And that I'm going to whistle and I'm going to point forward and I'm going to send my raven in front of us again, 50 feet in front of us.
And as you start moving, the dart drake moves in front of you and leads the way, occasionally looking back to make sure that that is the direction that you guys are still going.
Yep, I will tell it in Draconic to keep going.
Okie dokie. These are now the proud owners of some animals.
Yeah, and I'm looking at this guard drake, man. This thing's got some. It's got some moves.
Anya's going to be tossing dirty glances towards the honey badger. I can't believe
I can't believe you didn't want anything, Nero or Huron.
Last thing I would need is another thing taking up my time that's not my tools.
Hey, you never know. You could have trained something to get you your tools when you need it.
I'm all for whatever pets, but right now, Hound needs our help. That shouldn't have been a little side tour. That should have been, we did our job. Come back if he was still here, then get the pets.
Hey, it was on the way. Might as well.
Stop talking to me.
Does my raven see anything?
I don't need to have like 5 minutes, Hero. Relax, it'll be okay. We're gonna get this done. Anyways, the honey badger can help us collapse the tunnel too.
I'm sure you haven't been in combat. as much, little girl. It only takes a split second for everything to come crumbling down.
She's gonna look at you, kind of like, no shit. I'm the one that just went down last combat.
And yet, you haven't learned your lesson.
Alrighty, you guys managed to keep going a little ways. After a while, Whitaker, after peering through the raven a couple of times, you start to notice an opening.
I think
In the
we're
Raven?
getting close to the exit of this tunnel. And I'm
Is
just
it
gonna,
the exit or the entrance to the tunnel we're looking for, DM?
It's a medicine, my love.
it's a medicine, Anya. That's what it is.
I just called him your love. How do you feel about that?
Sorry, what were you asking, Zach?
Is this the exit to the tunnel that we're in, or the entrance to the tunnel we're looking for?
It is the exit of the tunnel you're in.
Okay.
And as you guys make your way out, you are close to the cliffs that surround the Sabrak gate. The tower is pretty close by as well. And looking at the map, you kind of pinpoint a general area where you think something might be.
Okay, I'm going to send my raven in that direction. And every so often peer into it to see if it found the tunnel.
After waiting for a little while, the raven is unable to find the tunnel.
It's not in that direction, guys. Which direction do you guys think it might be in?
Send it to all the directions till we find it.
Okay, I'm just gonna have it circle us, basically, in the sky.
Pretty, how long are you willing to wait?
I don't know, how long do you guys think? An hour?
No, not at all. I'd have it circle for like 10 minutes. And if we can't find anything, we need to move on to a different location.
Okay, we'll do it for 10 minutes.
After about 10 minutes, the raven still reveals nothing.
Okay, which direction was
Um,
the raven in after the 10 minutes?
The raiding party has a tunnel around here. Don't you think we might be able to find some tracks if the raven can't see anything from above? This adventure, tunnel we just came out of seems to be the only way to get to this point, according to what the guard said.
Would the guard drake be able to sniff anything?
or if anybody has survival, maybe you guys can.
Figured our scout might be able to find something.
I have pretty good survival as well, so I guess me and the guard drake will try
Hero.
looking for clues.
All right, go ahead.
24.
You are able to start picking up some tracks.
Which direction?
Leading toward the Sabrat Null tunnel.
I found some tracks that's leading this way. Could I tell by the tracks what kind of thing made them?
All right, it is east of your current location.
Could you switch us to the map, please?
Yeah, we're still at the town map. Okay. So north, south. Okay, so it's this way. Could I tell by the tracks that were made if they were goblin or orc?
You can tell that it's a mix of both.
Okay, so it looks like both both orcs and goblins have been this way.
Is it recent? Like,
let me check. I guess I'll check the track to see if they were freshly made.
All right, give me another survival check.
17.
They seem to be fairly fresh.
Yeah, I'd say fairly fresh. Would you say in the past hour or 2 hours?
In the past 8.
These trucks look like they've been made in the last 8 hours.
we gotta hurry. Sanctuary could already be under attack.
Yep, and I'm going to send my raven in that direction first. And then
Right, after a few minutes, the raven will come back to you before departing in the same direction again, trying to grab your attention.
okay, well, I can speak with it basically, so I want to ask what it see.
I've noticed something out of the ordinary that might be what we're looking for.
Oh, what is it?
Looks like it could be a tunnel, but there's a lot of stuff in the way obscuring it.
Okay. I'm gonna tell the guys that my bird has found the tunnel, but it also said there's stuff obscuring the hole.
Well, if everybody's in agreement, let's head that way. Obviously, they might be trying to hide the entrance to their tunnel. And, make a good point. I think Hanan said, that sanctuary might be out already under attack. Maybe the change in plans an issue?
If they've covered up the tunnel, maybe they're trying to prevent someone from attacking them from behind. Maybe they're sieging from there.
Yes, but it also might be the people that we literally just killed earlier this morning, probably hiding it.
Oh, that's true. But my main point is, if we close the tunnel from this side, we wouldn't be able to push through and help. So we might have to close
Well,
their retreat behind us.
who said that we're going to block it from the outside? We're going to block it from the inside and then follow through the tunnel.
Oh, I thought we were going to just close the tunnel and call it a day.
Nope, I think the best solution is to keep collapsing the tunnel as we're walking through it. And I'm going to start walking in the direction of where my bird found the tunnel.
Trying to cause a cave in while we're still in it.
All right, after a few short minutes, after searching around for a while, you come across an area in the cliff walls where it seems someone or something tried to cover up the entrance to a tunnel.
Okay, could I ask my Drake if it could see if there's any fresh sense that it smells?
Yeah, the Drake will set its nose to the ground for a little bit and turn around, sit, and tell you that definitely.
Okay, it looks like that there is somebody that might be behind this fake wall. It could be already walked through it. So I say we're gonna go in, and I'm gonna collapse the tunnel behind us.
That shouldn't we keep something open so that we could make a retreat? If there are enemies in the tunnel and we collapse the tunnel, they'll know that we're coming at the very least. And then we wouldn't have another way out. We'd be boxing ourselves in with them.
Well, what is everybody else's thoughts? I
honestly didn't even think about that, Hanan. I wasn't really expecting to retreat. Sanctuary is my home. It's all I've ever known. So I didn't really decide to try and save it. Knowing that they either have to burrow through the tunnel or push their way back through the gates, which would probably mean certain death for them. Either we win or we lose and they lose.
They overran our town with a small force. If this is their larger force that Nero found on their war table, the findings of, it could be bad.
And what are your thoughts?
I think we should hear from Nero and Thatcher.
Listen, just met you guys. Seem well educated. Me personally, probably not. Sanctuary. If they're in there, and if we do know where the exit, if we're trying to collapse them, it probably make more sense for us to try to beat the larger force to the front and collapse the front to buy time, I guess. If that's what you guys are looking for. But it is the larger force. We can barely handle, what was it? An ogre, an orc, and 2 wargs at that camp.
And a goblin.
And the goblin. If we do it here, it's going to alert them. So if we're trying to cut them off and they are in there, it's best to rush to the front and collapse the front so they have to backtrack to the back. Because at least with the interest that leads to first sanctuary, they would actively have to go through the gate. And the gate is there for a reason, to keep them out. That's just my penny for copper for thought.
What do you think, Thatcher?
I don't know what to think in this situation. I don't know. I don't know here, to be honest with you.
Whitaker, what did your note to First Sanctuary say?
It's basically to tell them that, wait, we didn't send it to First Sanctuary, we sent it to...
Well, the sanctuary is where we sent it to.
I thought it was First Light.
First Light is sanctuary. I
Okay.
think.
We basically told them what was basically going on. That there might
If
be
we
an
told them
attack.
we're going to collapse the tunnel here, we should do it. But I think that we should still take the main road, even if we have to essentially rush the entire way back. We could help fight off the force there. Sanctuary would have received the note. Maybe they can put up a rudimentary defense until we get there.
We could also bring the guard from the gate. If they haven't already went.
I doubt the Newberry guards are going to First
No,
Light.
not from Newberry. Whitaker, the separate Nolgi.
Would they
They will stop
desert
with
the
people.
gate?
Yeah, I don't think they would desert the gate.
They could hopefully spare a few. They're guarding sanctuary, the path to sanctuary in the first place. Like, wouldn't you think it'd be part of their duties?
What do you think, Nero? Should we just go through it and then collapse it at the end of the tunnel and then try to sneak up behind them?
Why would you collapse a tunnel / cave while we're in it? That's the
No,
worst.
I said when we're out the other end.
What if they're in there and you collapse the back
There's
while we're still in?
potentially an army in there.
Not only are we stuck in there, you possibly start a cave in. You don't want to be inside the tunnel.
You're not listening. I'm not saying the plot to destroy this part of the tunnel. I'm saying when we're out on wherever the other end of the tunnel is, and we're sneaking up behind them.
That's the thing. We don't know what it is. What's in there? Why don't you send your crow in there and figure it out?
Okay, I'm just gonna send my crow in there and periodically look through it.
It could be many miles of tunnel till we get there.
Pretty sure the crow flies faster than we walk.
It flies 50 feet. That's 50 feet of flying speed.
If the coast is clear, we'll go through it and we'll go out the other end and we'll collapse it. If there's forces in there, then we have to. It's probably best
To go
we're
around.
going to have two options. We either try to intercept them, attack from the flank while they're in there, or go take the long way around and see if we can assist first light or collapse the front of the tunnel.
Okay, well,
So,
I'm going to just, while you guys are talking, I have sent my crow in.
I've on a cross between just going ahead and collapsing it and going back to the gate. It's only going to be like a 5-hour walk if we make fast pace. We're going all the way through and collapsing it behind us.
Cody, how fast a pace could we make it back to First Sanctuary without taking exhaustion?
I measured, Cody. It is 21 miles all the way back to First Sanctuary.
Let me look up how fast you guys can go.
Fast pace is 4 miles an hour. We can go up to 30 miles a day. We do get -5 penalty to our passive wisdom perception scores.
One second, I'm getting it pulled up.
Yep.
So the fastest, 4 miles an hour, and you take a -5 to your passive perception.
Then
You can ignore that. I was just goofing around with the conditions.
he's exhausted, guys. Carry him.
He's so exhausted just from thinking about what to do.
He's exhausted for not
Small head.
cobbling.
Small brain.
He hasn't been cobbling for like the last 16 hours, and he's taking exhaustion.
oh shit, y'all! We can only travel 8 hours a day.
So it's going to be through the tunnel then. We're going to have to sneak it.
Well, let's measure how far we've already went, I guess.
This is a mile per hex, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Okay, it is 13 miles from the Goblin camp to here, and it's 21 miles from here to Sanctuary if we go backtrack. That would make it, is it 24, 34, divided by 4. We would catch a point of exhaustion.
they're already a day ahead of us.
That is true too. 8 hours.
8 hours march.
Then I say we're going to have to go through the
Tunnel.
tunnel.
Yeah.
I mean, we're already at our limit for marching. So we would be, unless we take a rest here, I think we would be taking exhaustion, right?
Yeah.
We've only traveled 13 miles, so 4, 8, 12. So we've only traveled 3 hours. We still have 5 more hours. We're like 3.5 hours into our ruck, I think.
You guys got another 11 miles you can go.
I say go. We're gonna have to start going through the tunnel.
All right.
If it's from here
I
to here,
agree.
it's 7. It's 6.
Where's the? Do we know where the other end of the tunnel is going to be, or no?
No idea. It could be here. It could be down here. It could be over here.
Let's push on.
Okay, well, I'm going to
Agreed.
be, while all of this was going on, I sent my bird through the tunnel at 50 foot of movement.
Alrighty. Woodica, I'm about to call you by yourself.
Okay, I'm probably going to have to change the audio channel, so give me a second when you pull me over.
I'm gonna have to voice call you because I don't think I have a second channel set up.
I can drag y'all over to Dark Powers real quick if that's cool.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Just type in the general chat when you want me to drag you back.
Okay.
Bada boom.
Are you audio switched over?
It says that I can still hear you, so, or is that probably them talking? What was it called?
The Dark Powers?
I don't see it through here. Maybe I have to set it up again. Audio capture. No. Okay, we're just gonna have to do it, I guess. I don't know how to do it right now on the spot.
That'll be fine for the recording anyway.
Okay. Yeah, it's suspenseful. Okay, what is the Mojo Jojo?
All right, so your bird follows this for a while, and as you periodically check in, eventually after a while, it gives way to an opening.
Mm-hmm.
Beyond this opening lies an empty encampment.
Okay.
A sinking feeling settles in the pit of your stomach as you realize the tents match the same tents of the goblin encampment that you wiped out just yesterday. Pushing your bird further, its eyes can only pick out one thing, and that is sanctuary ablaze.
Would you say that it's too late? Or would there, if we were to go through this tunnel as fast as we could, would we be able to make it?
You notice that like most of the city is on fire, but there's still pockets of areas that still look okay. You feel like if you hurry, you might be able to push back whatever might still be in there, or at the very least help out with the townspeople and such.
Okay, I guess I will have to announce this to the group.
I'm gonna go ahead and let Zach bring us back.
Okay. Hello, everybody.
So sanctuaries and ruins, right?
Sanctuary is currently falling.
Shit.
Great.
Half of the city seems to be ablaze, while the other half, it looks like it's about to be.
This is Whitaker telling us this right now, right?
Yep. I saw it through my bird.
We need to push through as fast as we can. Then the rest
I wouldn't
for home.
be so hasty because at the end of this tunnel, there is a camp of goblins and orcs right at the entrance or exit.
It is a currently empty camp.
Oh, it's an empty camp. Okay. Yeah, it's an empty camp.
The fires have been long since put out, and just the tents remain.
Anya is going to start walking through the tunnel.
Fuck walking. I'm gonna book it through.
Yeah, she's gonna start booking it through the
Yeah.
door.
Okay.
Harad's
I don't
going
know
as
if-
well.
Okay.
I'm going to I'm going to whistle to my Drake and I'm going to start running in front of it.
Alrighty, are you guys following this tunnel?
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Alrighty, you guys get to hear what Whitaker just heard. Venturing forth, you follow this tunnel for a while before it gives way to an opening. Beyond this opening lies an empty encampment. A sinking feeling settles in the pit of your stomach as you realize the tents match the same tents of the goblin encampment that you wiped out just yesterday. Looking into the distance, your eyes can pick out one thing: sanctuary ablaze.
I am going to. Does anybody need healing?
No.
I'm good.
I'm good.
I need a level up.
Yeah, we we need to level up, man.
Do you need any healing, Harad?
I've got a second wind. I think I'll be alright.
Oh, let me know because I can cast a healing word.
I also have healing word. I'm going to cast on myself really quick.
Oh, it's a. Oh no, it's bad. Never mind, I was reading the wrong one.
Why isn't it rolling the dice?
You gotta click the hearts. And it'll do it for you.
Healing word. Yeah. Cast.
There you go. Oh shit, I have two. It's 2d4 plus 4 for me.
Yes, it didn't even add your spellcasting ability modifier, so it should be like what, 9?
Let's see, it's wisdom. That's 6 more. I'm maxed out on health.
Like if I were to do it, it'll look like that for me. Because yeah, I didn't even count your modifier.
Well, I got a +6, but my wisdom, I'm proficient in wisdom, so it would be the +6 for the modifier spellcasting.
Yeah, your modifier's not showing.
It will be your spellcasting modifier. So what is it? +4?
It's wisdom. Yeah, it's +4, so it'd be 4. It says 6. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, it's not counting your other 4.
I will have to go in and fix it. Okay.
Our new name is gonna be Too Late Brigade.
Yeah. The late brigade.
The Late Brigade. We never on time.
All right, do you guys want to keep going? Anybody need a break or anything?
Do you guys need a
Let me
break?
get a drink real quick.
Let me go pee.
Alright, we're going PP and drink break, guys.
Let me just get an 8-hour rest real fast.
Yeah, so I can do some damage.
I'm gonna get an 8-hour rest so that Nero can do more damage. But
Yeah.
I gain literally nothing.
You gain nothing from being level 3?
Well, I get my my subclass, but I'm going Battle Master, and it's solely so that Nero can get sneak attack twice in one round.
Man, I can't wait for level 3 because my AC bumps up, the animals I can be like are fucking better.
Oh, I will get 19 passive perception.
Oh.
Level 3.
Why is there passive perception now?
16.
16, wasn't it 19 with the shield?
No, I had accidentally leveled up. But once I do, it'll be 19.
Okay, okay, you won't notice anything yet.
Bro, you gotta roll like passive perception of like 30 to knows whatever he got going on.
He's
That's
got
the-
something. I'm gonna look over as an eldritch being. When I
He's like, oh yeah, is your passive perception 25 yet?
Oh,
I've been an elder being this entire time.
Bro, I've been a mimic this entire time.
While I was working on your shoes, it like smiled a toothy grin at me.
He polishes teeth without knowing.
You shake your head and it's right back to normal.
He's like the anime parasites, but it's just a bunch of mimics in one body.
Yeah. No, I just found out. I was watching a D&D TikTok. Apparently, a mimic can be like armor.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, that's like so scary. I'm like, I hope fucking Tree Guy doesn't do that to us. It's like, yeah. Oh, look at this +5 armor. Yeah, you go put it on, and all of a sudden you're getting eaten alive.
There is a cloak that canonically strangles you if you put it on.
Bro, I know exactly what you're talking about. There's also things that hang from tree. Oh, no, they disguise themselves as cloak. Are you talking about the creature or the cloak itself?
The cloak itself, but there are cloakers that do that, yeah.
I have been killed by one.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. I might have been Cody that did it.
Was it like the carpet that tried to strangle me?
Yeah, the carpet tried to strangle you.
I would never do something so evil as put a cloak in a tree and almost kill Zach with it.
Yeah, that means you fucking did it. That means you fucking did it.
And what was that I heard about mimics can apparently be armor now?
Yeah, they can be armor, they can be glasses, they can be a house.
Weapons.
They can be anything now.
And you sure hope that I would never do such a thing?
Yeah, if I put it in his mind, I thought you weren't listening. I thought you left.
I do.
Yeah, you should make a mimic that doesn't bite you, but instead big old beefy arms come out of it, and it either beats the shit out of you or breaks your arms. It's a big treasure chest that wrestles you to death.
Mimic that fuck suplexes.
Yeah.
Puts you in a pretzel, literally.
And man, I want to tell you this: if you're gonna do that, can you give it to Neros? Because so he could relive the door when he tried to open it, and he was getting eaten alive. From the Death House, can you do Death House 2.0, but with only him putting on armor?
I could be convinced.
Right, would Whitaker helping with any plans in the future sway you?
Mayhaps. How are you guys liking the session so far?
It's pretty good so far. I just wish I was level 3 already. That's all I wish.
The pets are suspicious. I want to know what that's all about.
A random encounter.
Yeah, man. Was it with me? Did it happen to be with me asking everybody what their favorite animal was in the group chat?
It did. I was like, oh, well, I enjoyed whenever I got a blink dog in one of my campaigns.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining. Thatcher loves his little rabid buddy, but I'm waiting for the shoe to drop. You know.
Yeah, you're gonna find out that I can turn into a giant honey badger.
Yeah, it turns out my new best buddy honey badger is just Shroud in disguise.
He's got like a seething rage for the rest of the group besides you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, come on, guys, he's fine.
Get your dog. No, my dog's good. Get your fucking dog.
I was gonna say earlier, I was gonna turn to Whitaker as the druid and be like, hey, does this look infected? And it's just like my flesh arm is just full of bites, just absolutely covered in like badger bites.
You hold it out, the badger is currently latched to your arm going,
Does this look
This means he loves me, right?
hey, are they supposed to do that?
I don't know. Honey badgers, they don't give a fuck. They'll literally crawl inside of a beehive and while getting viciously attacked and just eat.
Honey badgers don't give a shit.
They don't give a fuck.
I'm sure these pets could cause some trouble for us.
Hey, welcome back.
Anybody else watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
I've seen like maybe 1 or 2 episodes on TikTok.
I can't say.
Oh, there's one scene where like there's like one tough cop in the office or whatever, and she finds this like puppy, and she's like, I've only had this dog for a day, and if anything happened to it, I would kill everyone in here and then myself. That's me with this rabid badger.
Don't worry, if the badger dies, I can turn into a giant one for you.
Okay, perfect.
It's
Actually-
like replacing the goldfish.
Yeah. But me, you can actually ride my giant badger.
Bro, are you trying to one up my pet?
Oh wait, no, you can't. Sorry, no, I'm a medium creature.
It's gonna be hella awkward. He's gonna be like, "Winter time, turn into a badger. I need cuddles."
I need my cuddles.
Speaking of animals that commit war crimes, my dog is in the room with me.
Oh no, is it gonna turn off your computer like it did last time?
I fucking hope not.
Actually, yeah, I am a bigger badger. You got a regular sized badger. I'm a medium sized badger. I'm like the size of a dog or a wolf.
You're the size of a man.
Oh yeah.
I'm the size of you. I'm literally like a Snorlax.
Badger's best life is being in the bedroll with two honey badgers, one small and one big. He's the middle spoon.
He's a middle spoon.
He's found his purpose.
I'm big spoon. I guess, yeah, I'm technically a giant honey badger since it's technically the size of a normal person. I'll be like just like a massive blanket.
Do you have an inspiration already for being a human, Parad?
I'm sorry, could you say again?
Do you have an inspiration already from being a human?
I've had it since day one.
Oh shit. Okay. So we have 3 inspirations. Are you
Yeah.
gonna let us do the inspiration sharing, Cody? Or you want to keep it specific to the person?
Specific to the person.
See, no sharing. No sharing like we did with Curse of Strahd. He's like, no, that was broken.
Well, it's only because I'm giving out inspiration for character moments, and I don't want them to be diminished by sharing them.
Oh,
Yeah.
should we have 4 inspiration because of Thatcher?
Yeah, Thatcher got his.
Okay.
We almost got a full party.
I'm gonna do this whole campaign without getting inspiration. I'm playing on extreme mode.
Last session, I'm gonna give you an inspiration after everything's already done.
Yeah, he's like, too bad he didn't finish.
I'm gonna deny it.
You got inspiration for never being inspired.
Amazing. Get down.
Is everybody
I
here?
almost have 2 pages full of notes.
I've been mostly taking bullet points.
I hope one of them is highlighted. Nero Chuck to my amulet.
Oh, I did that in my
I
note.
got that written down.
I wrote that down too. I'm like, Anya gave amulets to the group and Nero tossed it away and Anya went back to go get his.
What did Whitaker do with his?
It's still on. I didn't chuck it.
Are you wearing it?
No, it's in my pocket.
There were 2 gold coins, just so you guys know.
It's on. I didn't pull a Nero. It is in my pocket. I'm not going to tell you which pocket, but it's in a pocket.
It's in a pocket, so when he sneezes, he's just gonna like, oops, I accidentally dropped it. Don't want to pick that up and ruin my bat.
Nah, he ain't like you.
It's true, I'm built different.
Tried to be sneaky with it and got fucking caught.
It's okay. It's okay.
I was either or. I was gonna just throw it like randomly. This is gonna be like one of those moments when they're all huddled in the front and you just see me in the back, just chuck it.
This is just further RP moments in the future. Free time stuff.
Eh. Put you in the book of grudges.
No.
You got a shit.
Nothing
I'm
like
on
that.
the top on it now. Number 1, Nero.
Most wanted.
It's more like try harder to befriend Nero.
Oh, that means you're getting focused.
No, please don't.
You
You gain focus.
You
You shouldn't have tossed the amulet.
You
You should have done what I did, keep it in my pocket.
I should have put mine in your pocket. So when she found it on you, she was like, "Wait a minute, you stole this? Why?"
Yeah, he wanted me to hold it because he knew that he's more of a frontline person. He didn't want to get broken.
Not anymore. Your crow took my job, so I'm chilling now. Anytime you want me to scam, I'm like, bro, just send the crow.
It's a once per day thing, so I guess before we go to sleep, I'll have to recast it. So I can get my spell slots back.
There's a time limit on it?
Yeah, it's once a day.
Oh yeah, I see it. Every long rest.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can just burn your wild shape for it. I don't care.
Oh, it's not burning a wild shape, it's burning a spell slot.
Alrighty, if we are ready to get back into it.
Yeah, I am ready for spaghetti. I want to see my dementia wizard make an appearance. Fireball!
You guys are in the empty goblin encampment on the way back to Sanctuary.
Okay, well, I guess we should start sneaking up behind them. So get them from behind.
You said it's empty, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what's there to sneak up on?
So when we come up behind them, they don't see us.
The ones that are on their way to First Sanctuary or are already there.
Yeah. Where's that little light going?
That's what Nero's been calling it.
All right, reaching the gates on the pathway, you find the messenger with the note gutted and laid across the path. The gates themselves, they are battered and pushed in. The metal dented, the wood splintered, some of the hinges are even broken. Pushing your way inside, many of the townspeople lay slaughtered, dragged out of their homes and out onto the streets. Looking past the carnage off toward the church, you notice the city watch gathering the remaining townspeople and fighting off the last of the goblins and orcs. What would you like to do?
Can I send my crow up above the sanctuary to see where the goblins and everybody's attacking from? Like, in what sections are they pushing towards?
Could you see if there was anybody commanding the force? What about?
Let me send my crow. I'm gonna send it above the battlefield to see if I can see anybody pointing at other people for giving them orders.
All right, so the only place that's still seeing active combat is out toward the church. Who you would know to be the second in charge of the church is meeting people at the door and telling them where to take the injured.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, most of the fighting is the city guards are essentially holding the gate going into the church.
Okay, so I don't see any orcs or goblins instructing the other forces.
No, it is
just the Great Wall.
Yeah, it's just a small remnant left.
Okay.
A lot of orcs, goblins, and city watch bodies scattered throughout the city.
Okay, I'm going to tell everybody that they're attacking the church, and so far the church is the only thing that's not on fire.
Well, we have to push in. Help secure the church.
Yeah.
Fight off the invaders.
Could I dismiss my familiar and change it into a wolf?
Can't you cast it one time a day?
It lasts for one day.
You have to recast it.
Yeah.
That's
That's
why
why I
Feel
say.
like it's been a wild shape charge,
Is-
won't you?
Is it a wild shape? I thought it said
And
a
I
spell.
don't think a wolf is in the fine familiar.
Oh no, it's not. It was it'll be no. Okay, never mind. With the bird, it would be the best bet. Oh no, I can do a hyena. Hyena's in there.
Doesn't it need to be a CR0?
Yep, a hyena is a CR0.
Okay.
Where is
Is
it?
it?
Go to combat. It should be.
I see. You can dismiss the familiar into a pocket dimension. Alternatively, you can just dismiss it forever. I'm going to dismiss it and then recall it. So you can summon a nature creature as soon as you use push. As a magic action, you can spend a spell slot or a wild shape. So I'm just gonna suspend. I'm going to use a spell slot and recast it so I can get a hyena instead.
We want to use the map marker as a placement for where we're at.
Yeah, we can. You guys are currently roughly right there.
Okay,
There
there we go.
So
So now we have a hyena with us now instead of a bird. And I'm going to point into this direction over the bridge. I'm going to say they're in that. They're in this. They're over here doing their last stand.
Should we sneak through to get to the more farther way to the church?
Yeah, there's bridges that lead into the water that and come out of it over here and up here. So it's up to you guys if you want to go through here or up here or just go straight through the main bridge.
Should we try and sneak through the fighting or do what we can along the way?
The only fighting is at the gates of the church. Everything else is on fire.
Damn, they even got the mayor's office.
Whatever's the quickest route.
I'd say the quickest route would be, I guess, here to there to the there to there. Or we can try making our way into the water up those steps and then to the foot of the church.
No water.
No water. Okay, so it's going to be the main bridge then.
Are you scared a little bit of water?
Maybe.
She hasn't had her swimming lessons yet.
Kick her in the water.
Alright, so I'm gonna start going forward to the main bridge, I guess.
Yep, I'm following. Press on.
Alrighty, at the main bridge. Switch you guys over here.
Hey, I remember this place.
It's almost like we live here.
I remember there being a so-called magical wizard that cast a fireball.
Where's the statue? Where's the statue of the gnome?
Yeah, where's the statue? Where is he at?
Where's the cobbler? That's so weird. Where's this shop at?
It's a small section of the place, but everything else is burning.
Where's the shittiest looking house for the cobbler?
I'd say this one or this one in the corner, or maybe one of these two.
Part of like a carpenter or the leather workers. What don't you think?
Yeah, I'd say so. Maybe it's that he's in this one back behind the leather worker, or maybe this one.
He's an independent cobbler.
Cobbler's cut shack.
Gotta get my materials from somewhere. Probably be near the leather worker.
Yeah, he could be over here, maybe in this
So
one.
where is the gnome statue?
Yeah, what happened to the great man that withstanded being attacked by like 5 guys?
He was the true hero of First Light.
Yeah, there he is, right there.
First thing
There
that
he
got
is. I see the statue right beside the tavern in church. The great statue. So beautiful. So majestic.
It's mandatory. Every time you pass that statue, you gotta salute it.
So where are we spawning? Are we spawning like up here?
Yes.
Okay, I need to toss my token. I need to toss in the hyena token.
Oh,
I cannot do that.
Then,
Oh,
okay, just do it like this.
Nero putting himself in the back.
Or not. Get your hand out of my pocket. I pull out my gun and shoot him in the face.
There we go. Then I can do this. Did it work? There we go. Hyena. There we go.
The cobbler's cook shack.
Bro, that's the
Ain't no
best.
way, hold
That's the best name.
What happened?
I just saw what the cobbler's name shack was called.
Initiatives. I need that one.
Where's Thatcher? Where's Thatcher?
Where is Thatcher?
And initiative.
Got y'all so well trained, I'm gonna have to tell you to roll initiative.
Wait. What's that green thing on the statue?
Probably some moss.
Some moss that took the form of his dick.
It's so
It's a
big.
loincloth, okay.
So big and girthy.
All right, Thatcher, you got the first move.
Whitaker, let me trade initiative with you.
With me? Okay.
Yeah, I'm at 21.
21, okay.
And Anya, I'm gonna let you know. I'm essentially gonna be moving with you. I'm not gonna let what happened last time happen again. So I'll move up behind me so that a goblin doesn't come out, take you out while you're by yourself.
I can just send the hyena with her.
I have cheese.
That's,
Points to the rat.
you're so right. I have a shield.
See
No,
what?
I'll stay close.
Why is it giving me the wrong name?
Epoba Astrica.
Yeah, I don't know why it's giving me a completely different name. It even says Whitaker on the.
All right, Thatcher, you're up.
Okay, it should work.
You might be muted if you're talking.
Thatcher, I'll use your activation code.
Bing bong.
69, 69, 69.
1010. That one's better. That's better.
69, 69, 69.
Restore us, please.
Activation code I8P69.
Which
Up, down, left, right. A, B, start, select.
Thatcher.
8008569
Hehehehe.
I feel like that means
Take a
something.
wild dump.
Maybe.
And he just had to go first.
Yeah, maybe the coffee got to him.
Wait, my bad. Are you talking about me?
Yeah, it's your turn.
The whole time.
My bad. I heard you guys talking. I didn't realize we were getting into it now.
Yeah, it's you're the first to go.
That's my bad. That's my bad.
Sorry.
That's my bad. Yeah. All right. I guess I'm just gonna make my way towards. Okay, so these buildings, can we move through them, or are we navigating around this?
You can move through them currently.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go here, just outside the mayor's house. I guess I will take the fucking jog action.
Brisk jog through the chaos.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go right about there. Do I have an angle on this goblin just outside the inn? Or is this building in my way? Sorry,
Building is in your way, but you can see the goblin on the bridge.
all right, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna take a shot at him then. Oh, a 10. Trash.
And it is not going to cut it.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume so. All right, cool. That's it for me then.
All right, the goblin on the bridge going to hear that shot go off and move towards you a way.
He's just yelling at undercoming. Try to shoot me.
He is going to attempt to hit you. 17 hit.
That ties my AC.
Go ahead and take 7 slashing for me.
All right.
Whitaker, you're up, sir.
Okay. I am going to move down to my 30. And yeah, I guess I'm gonna go again and use the, I guess it's the dashing action to get up to here. And then for a bonus action, I can't do anything.
You're a druid. Use a cantrip. Throw the fireball at him.
Alrighty, now for the
No, isn't it a cantrip in action?
Yes.
I used my action to dash to reach closer.
I'm saying you don't have any ranged spell cantrips.
I have gust.
Go hit him with his
He's useless,
breeze.
boys.
but it's got the pocket sand.
Yeah.
Well, the gust will push him 10 feet back.
Oh, I thought you said dust.
No, I got gust. I got this. But it's an action.
He's not that kind of druid, boys. We're fucked.
Oh, do I have any? No, I don't have any bonus action spells. They're all actions. Yeah, no, that's it for me.
Alrighty. These goblins are going to slowly make their way towards you guys. One of the goblins is going to attempt to short bow Whitaker.
Can't see me. Yeah, it's me a little bit.
It's going to give you a +1 to your AC for a little bit of cover.
Okay.
Does a 14
No, it misses by 2.
This goblin is just going to get in position to block off anybody else trying to come up this way. And this goblin is going to make its way up this bridge. Izzy, hush. Nero, that is you.
Sir Bob. Let's see what I got.
Whitaker, does your hyena share your initiative?
No, it's a familiar. So I'm assuming it does its own initiative, or do you want me to do it during my initiative as well?
I think since it's a familiar, it shares your initiative.
Okay, well, with its 50 movement, it'll go to here. And since it also has pack tactics and is beside an ally, it gains, it has advantage on its attack, and it's going to bite.
A 12 will not do it.
Damn.
All right, Nero, your go.
All right, 30 feet gets me here. Bonus action, I'm going to dash. 10 feet right here. Where's my ruler? Just enough for me to throw a dart at its face. Which I will do for my action. Why am my darts are not on my screen? Well, it's the same as a dagger. I'll just throw it instead. Attack. 18 to hit.
All right, go ahead and roll damage.
Get sneak attack on this. Front of the guy. That's 8 damage total.
Go ahead and describe it.
I'm just gonna be running by. It's gonna be like a, drive by. Throw my dagger out. It's gonna whiz past Watcher's head and hit the goblin square in the face as it falls over. And then for the rest of my movement, I am going to move down here. Now in turn.
Already, Mr. Conquistador.
Can we move through this section here?
Yes.
Or through here? Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Treat it like an open battlefield.
All right. I'm going to. Oh. I'm going to dash and move where the mayor's house bit is. Just try and take up space right here.
Alrighty.
Make sure no one gets through our back line. No, I'll dodge. No, I won't dodge. That'll be it for my turn.
Alrighty, where's this last goblin at? This last goblin is going to also move up the bridge. Anya.
Anya is going to come up behind Rod. Do we have line of sight on that goblin?
Which one?
This one.
Yes, you would, and that is an orc.
I'm going to cast
Blicky.
Blah 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 blah.
Guiding bolt. Or 14 radiant.
All right, you can go ahead and describe it.
Let's see. A radiant bolt laced with black streaks of energy glides past Harad and lands squarely in the orc's chest. They burst into radiant flames and crumbles.
All right, the hyena.
Excellent, Anya. We'll just keep moving forward like this.
You can just remove the hyena from the turn order.
if it's turn
Turn
order.
my action.
All right, Thatcher.
Alright. Like Nero suggested, I'm going to cast Blicky on the goblin right here in front of me. I'm going to take a shot. There you go. I'm rolling 10s.
Damn, son.
Alright. Yeah.
The weight,
Man, my guy's got no aim today.
the weight of the badger is throwing him off.
Yeah.
He's
He's too excited.
Like shooting arm.
No, he's too excited. He can't control his giddiness.
You got anything else?
All right. Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna use my movement. I'm gonna walk up right in front of the goblin.
He's so brave. It's so cool.
Okay, cool. That's it for me.
You
He
didn't
didn't
move
move
yet.
yet.
You didn't move him?
No, you didn't move from on my screen.
Yeah, same here.
Token
Token
stuff?
stack?
Oh,
Oh, there you go.
That worked?
Yeah, he worked.
Whitaker and company.
Okay, so Maya Hyena is going to move over here. And since it has the ability of pack tactic, it is going to attack. 11?
Okay.
Now Whitaker, he is going to transform. Delete that token.
And then grab this token, put it back in that spot. Ooh.
I don't know what. Okay. And then I'm going to move my spaces over here. And I also get that ability as well.
And I'm going to attack twice.
20.
That will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
For some
reason it does not want to roll the damage. For some reason, 8.
Go ahead and describe it.
Okay, as Thatcher and the hyena are distracting the goblin, I'm going to sneak around it, bite at its ankles, and yank it so he falls to the floor. And I'm going to jump onto his back and rip at it, the back of his neck until he bleeds out.
Nice.
And then I still got movement, so I guess I will give this archer disadvantage if it tries to use its bow.
Also, I'm going to need that back. And yeah, that is it.
This goblin is going to funnel up. And then this goblin is going to turn at you, pulling a scimitar out of its belt loop. Is a 16 hit.
Who's attacking?
You.
16 with this token of 14, yeah, it does hit.
You're going to take 5 slashing.
Yep.
That's not enough to bring me out. Where's the health bar?
So this goblin is going to move and attempt to take out your hyena.
Okay.
Attack.
It is going to.
Is that 24?
Yeah. So
Yeah, it instantly kills him. It's only at 5 health.
Nero.
Sure thing, boss man. Go ahead and make my way this way with my daggers out with this goblin. And I'm gonna attack with my daggers. Sa. Alasa. 20 to hit.
All right, roll damage.
Sneak attack is on. It gets
Describe
8
it.
it's another drive-by moment because I'm not sticking around long. I'm just gonna give a Thatcher a knowing look as I slit his throat, and I'm gonna keep pushing. I'm gonna use my bonus action to keep running. I should get about here, and that'll end my turn.
Down. Down. All right, Harad, Vernon, whoever you are today.
All right, I'm just going to move to right here, and I'm going to dodge. That's it.
All right. This goblin is going to get as close as it can, but not be able to push any further with the other goblin in its way. Anya.
Anya will push forward after Parad. And I am going to raise my holy symbol and channel divinity to cast divine spark towards the goblin in front of her, not Herod. So he will have to make me a blah 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 blah. Constitution saving throw.
At a 17.
Where does it say your spell DC at on the sheet?
It should be
if I'm looking at my character spells.
It'll say right under, if you click spells, it should be on the top right saying wisdom spellcasting DC or intelligence spellcasting DC. Since a cleric is wisdom, right? It should be on the, it should be the top one.
I guess my sheet.
If you go to spells, it should be like directly under that. It's
Yeah.
like right at the top. It says
Yeah,
DC.
Yeah, it should be on the top right after you click spells.
No.
Did-
I don't know about top right. Mine's like directly in the middle of the page.
I think I know what's going on. Did you, when you make a character, did you actually click on the subclass, or you build it in?
I had to build it in.
Okay, so you didn't choose the baseline like cleric subclass, then build it. That's why it's not showing.
Yeah, exactly.
But he filled it in, and that's why it's not showing up. What's the modifier for?
With proficiency, it's a 6. Without, it's a 4.
I just need the flat modifier. So
4.
I'm a 13, and I'm at I believe 16. So you should be spell save DC 14.
Alright, so he's gonna succeed. Write that spell save down for myself for future reference. You are going to take half of this damage.
So it is 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your spellcasting modifier.
8 plus the proficiency bonus.
Yeah, so it'd be
Yeah,
8
for
proficiency bonus and your wisdom
Modifier. So it's
Modifier.
14.
Yeah, it's 14. Yeah. You're gonna take 2 radiant. Or necrotic, it don't matter. Radiant.
I think I messed that up.
That is Channel Affinity is an action, right? Pretty sure. Alright, that's my turn.
Action.
17. Oh, okay. Set up. 17.
It's your go.
I made a mistake with your attack. It did not hit my character. Because my AC is 13 plus my wisdom modifier, which makes it the 17. So your 16 didn't hit.
Like 9,000?
Shoot him, Thatcher. Shoot him.
All right, say less. All right, third time's the charm. $23. There we go. I'm gonna assume that hits. I'm just shooting the one at the end of the bridge here, kind of at the front.
Good, give me your damage.
7.
Go ahead and describe it.
Oh, I just roll up behind my my party mates here, and I pull out my gun and I aim square into his forehead. Just one pop him. That's gonna be it for me.
Alrighty, this goblin is going to attempt to get you again, Whitaker.
Okay. Yes, beat a 17.
Nat 20.
Yeah.
I think that does.
Go ahead and take 8 slashing.
Okay, so 8.
Okay,
I'm still good. I'm still good.
Nero.
Okay. I'm a bonus action hide. I'm gonna see if I can try to kill both of them in the same turn. If I'm lucky enough. 21 on my stealth check, and I'm just gonna quietly walk out. I'm gonna go ahead, sneak this guy to the right with the bow out or with the sword out. I'm gonna use regular attack, dagger. Ooh, nice. Now I'm gonna cut it. Fuck me. I will go ahead and use my nick property on my dagger to swing with my offhand. So just another. Oops, shit, fumble.
And he's going to get an attack of opportunity against you.
Miss.
Alrighty, you got anything else?
That'll be the end of my turn, sir.
Mr. Cortez.
All right. Not really worried about that goblin. I'm just gonna move up to this one. I'll attack him. I'm not particularly worried about him overpowering anybody. Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
A 7 damage.
You can describe it as well.
I'll just run them through with the rapier, and then look back to my allies, see how they're faring with the other one. Move back.
On you.
I guess Anya's gonna turn and shoot him with a blicky.
All right.
Alright, Pito. I cast Pito.
All right. Roll your damage. And you can describe that one.
She turns over, lays her gun right on Nero's shoulder, and blows the goblin's head clean off, getting all in Whitaker's fur.
Alrighty, very nice. You guys are out of combat.
Mark my bullet down.
Did you have to shoot it near my ear? I can't hear anything.
What did you say?
Huh?
What?
Huh? I can't.
All right, what would you guys like to do now?
Hop over the gate. That's what I'm gonna do. Into the church.
Yeah,
Yeah,
straight to
get
the
them there.
church.
Yep.
As you make your way inside, the scene before you is a gruesome sight. Many of the clerics and priests are busy taking stock of the injured and healing them as best they can. One of the priests turns to you guys and asks you to find the storeroom and get more bandages.
You heard him, Whitaker. Get more bandages.
I'll gladly rush to do it without being told.
Spells.
Huh? You say something to me?
Actually, I'm out of spells because I used. Oh no, I got one. I can do a healing word on somebody.
Or you just save that and just go get the bandages?
Alright, I'll go help grab some bandages.
All right, going down the hallway, see a room labeled storeroom. But another one of the doors in the hallway is cracked open, and soft whispering can be heard within.
Could I lean against the stone by the door to listen in?
You can, and inside you hear, Mayor, relax. The casualties were within what was to be expected. We need to keep the townspeople fearful and complacent as we near the return.
Okay, I'm going to keep that to myself for now and go back to Anya.
What is it, Whitaker?
Don't worry about it for now. Just get these bandages.
Rush to go and help the bandage.
All right, you guys managed to catch up as you can. After a while, the mayor comes out and looks a little flustered.
I'm going to go over to Nero and whisper into his ear what I have overheard.
Kind of just stand, make sure like Whitaker's like in front of me, so they can't see what I'm doing. But I'm using common sign language to communicate.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just gonna say, you think he's a part of the? He did all this.
I'm going to sign language back to him and saying, I've heard him word for word say what I heard.
You can tell that the voice you heard in the storeroom was not the mayor.
Oh, was it his secretary or something?
It was somebody addressing the mayor. Give me a history check
Yes.
for an investigation.
Let's see. History is a 0, and investigation is a 0. Let's go history. Yeah. Inspiration, that bitch. Okay, this is even worse. An 8.
The voice sounds familiar to you, but it was so quiet you couldn't quite make out who it was.
Yeah, so I'm going to sign language by saying what I heard was from the person that was talking to the mayor. They sound familiar to me, but I can't precisely dictate on who it was that was speaking to the mayor.
Kind of respond. I say the return of. He said one of them said the return, as in the return of the dragon who ruled above.
I'm just going to shrug at Nero.
All right, I'm gonna respond and say, "Don't make a scene. Chillax for now, and once we're somewhere safe and quiet, we'll tell the others."
Yeah, I'm gonna sign back saying Anya was wondering what I was doing. I just told her, don't worry about it.
Do you want to ditch? Now it's playing. Yeah. Do you want to ditch Anya? Now it's playing. Yeah. So I'll just give him a slight nod and just kind of step away from Whitaker to see what the mayor is doing. Is he gonna come and address us or what?
The mayor, you can see, is fumbling with something in his pocket before he stops and with a shaky voice addresses the crowd. He says, first of all, I want to thank the City Watch for defending yet again this place from an incursion. I just want to say that, we've all lost somebody, but that doesn't mean we can't rebuild. We need to stay vigilant in times like these.
Hoorah!
I'm so tired, man. I don't know.
I'm just gonna face the mayor and just have my arms crossed, but still have a smile on my face.
I guess when he was trying to do like the speech and everything, I kind of come up to Hernandez. Say, I'm just why is he just giving a speech and everybody's listening? I'm just gonna kind of whisper in his ear. I'm gonna say, Whitaker thinks he's in on this massacre, and I'm just gonna pat him on the shoulder and just stand behind him.
And you shouldn't have told me that.
That's exactly why I told you.
Anyway, you could pull up a battle map of what's what it looks like in here.
Let me see what I can find.
Sweet.
Won't take me long.
Chaos Brigade 2.0.
Yeah.
For real.
They're near you.
Spreading seeds
I
of
want to
doubt.
know what's in his damn pocket.
You don't know shit right now. If
I send cheese to go and try to pickpocket at the mayor.
I can still use my last spell slot to send a spider in his pocket to see it.
Oh yeah, and how many guards are in here, by the way? Or the watch?
4.
Oh, we can take them.
Two things was gonna happen. Hernandez was gonna pop off. I was gonna sneak back in here and slit his throat myself.
That would commit a crime.
All right, let me get some tokens in place and we'll be ready to.
Yep.
That's why you guys need common sign language.
Man, you can be doing some cool shit with me and Nero.
Might be in the future.
It's not a sign language. It's just the Naruto hand signs.
Fireball jutsu.
Language. If you do something, me and Thatcher are going to be like, what?
Would you attack the mayor? Stop. Squeak.
I
I still think me sending a spider into his pocket is
good
a good idea.
I think so too.
Because
I still have one spell slot left. I can use it to cast another conjure familiar.
You
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna use my last spell slot and conjure a little spider to go into his pocket.
Like a spider can lift.
I'm not trying to pickpocket. I just want to see what's inside his pocket. That's all I want to do. I want to see his pockets. And then we technically have 24-hour surveillance on him.
That is true. Literally planting a bug.
Planting a bug. I was thinking about doing a flea, because it make it even smaller, so you can't tell.
I just want to see how hard Hernandez is going to pop off.
Oh, he's gonna start shooting shots. We're gonna see him tweaking into like Hernan and Harad at the same time.
I think my head is splitting.
Mitosis, and you're gonna see two of them now.
You're Haran Hernandez.
We are Venom.
Alright, go ahead and put your tokens where you guys think you would be.
I'll be near Nero, so wherever Nero puts his, I'll put mine. A little bit further away.
And Nero had just whispered to me.
So, Harad, wherever you think your token is going to depict where two other people's tokens are going to be.
I'm assuming this is the storage room over here on the side?
Yeah.
Okay. And we just came from there. So, just this general area near the door.
Okay, so I'd say I walked up to him from... where was the... So I'd say I would be over here.
Where's the wounded at?
All in this lower area in here.
In the back? Or the foot of the church?
You hear somebody with the SpongeBob yell, my leg!
My leg!
My other leg!
But yeah, I want to send a spider into his pocket to see what's he hiding in his pocket.
Alright, in his pocket, you find a small round stone.
It's a sending stone. Guarantee you.
Okay. And technically, he has that spider on him hiding until the next long rest.
Okay. Nero, when you finish telling that to Harad, there is a sharpness in his eyes. There was a kind of dullness. Real fast, let me just go ahead and... There we go, nickname changed. Hernan de Soto is going to bark an order at the mayor. He says, "You dastardly villain, I demand that you explain this immediately." and stride up to him.
I said he's Hernan.
Uh-oh.
You can see the few city watch are starting to get a little nervous.
I've drawn my rapier.
Oh,
they're-
mother.
They're also, there's a sense of uneasiness within them. Almost like they're pausing a second to see what the mayor has to say. And the mayor will pipe up. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
Can
Are
I
you conspiring against the people of her sanctuary?
What are you talking about?
I'll leave the floor open for Whitaker.
Motherfucker. Okay, I'm going to quickly turn around to Nero and quickly sign language him saying that he has a white orb in his pocket. And I'm going to turn around. Like, okay, I guess I'll stand here. I overheard you speaking to somebody. It's somebody that sounded familiar to me. But I don't know that their voice escapes my ears, but I heard them, heard you talking to them about the casualties, and it wasn't supposed to be this drastic.
You can see the mayor starts sweating nervously, and he's fumbling for an answer, but one doesn't seem to come to him.
And I'm going to stand behind him and hook the hook of my cane around his throat and gently start pulling him closer to my chest.
At this point, the city watch starts to draw weapons, but it's uncertain if they are weapons against you or potentially the mayor.
Could I force my hand into his pocket?
Yeah.
Get a 23 for initiative.
I'm gonna pull the stone out of his pocket. I'm gonna say, "Oh, what do we have here, Mr. Mayor?" And I'm gonna hold it in front of my face and in front of everybody else to see what it is.
It's just the sending stone. Everybody in the city has them.
Mm-hmm.
Who is its recipient? Answer honestly, or I will run you through.
It's the head priest.
I'd like to roll insight on that.
Go ahead.
19.
You can tell he's telling the truth.
Head priest of whom?
Of this church.
Of this church? The rot goes deeper than we had first imagined. City Watch, did we not stand beside you as this town was beleaguered? Arrest this man. Him and the head priest. Care not how he tends for the wounded, licking their wounds after he has led them to the pyre. We will get a confession.
A few of the city watch will come and arrest the mayor, but one of them comes up to you guys. Nobody's seen the head priest since before the attack.
I'm going to tug on his neck with my cane a little bit more firmly. I want to lean into his ear and whisper, "Who were you talking to?"
I told you already, I was talking to the priest.
Could I insight check that?
I already did. It
He's
seems
probably
truthful.
talking to him through the stone.
Okay, I want to ask him then, who did I hear? Because I don't go to this church. And if you're talking to the priest, I wouldn't know their voice, because the person you're talking to, their voice sounded extremely familiar to me.
You would actually know the priest voice because he oftentimes makes announcements over the intercom.
Okay, so he'd use okay, never mind, I'll take that back.
Obfuscate the item that's in his pocket.
You got it already.
Yeah, I'm holding it actively in
Sorry,
his
I have to
hand.
pee right quick.
It's all good, it's all good, it's all good. Okay, I'm just gonna lessen the hook of my cane from his throat, and I'm gonna shove him towards one of the guards.
They will swiftly bind him.
Is there a head guard that is among the surviving?
There is. He's currently arresting the mayor.
Okay. What is your name, Shield Brother? Come up with another name on the spot.
Boom, do it, name generator, go.
Sir Gregory Gilgamesh.
Okay, I need to put that in. Sir Gregory Gilgamesh is head of the soldiers.
Sir Rusty Shacklefur.
I'm gonna start pulling the Key and Peele College Bowl names.
Sir Gilgamesh?
Sir Gilgamesh, I nominate you mayor in the mayor's absence. What is that called? Doesn't matter.
Interim mayor.
You are interim mayor for the time being. Take care of these peoples. I'm gonna look to our party. We have to find this priest. He is culpable for the massacre that's happened here.
Question, is this Gilgamesh or is this Gilgamesh?
They're all Gilgameshes.
Whoever you want him to be.
Okay, I guess I'm going to go to the blue Gilgamesh. And I'm going to whisper something to his ear. I'm going to say, if you need somebody to help make them talk, I've been known to get people chatting.
He will look at you and if he is culpable in this, we have ways to get him to talk.
Big G.
Okay, well, I'm gonna keep talking to him and say, well, if that doesn't work, you know where to find me.
All right, and with that, we're calling the session to a close.